All right, so what's happening, world? It's your boy Sirron, the Shaman, that 36 guy. We in it. So we got a couple people that we already have on our list. If you guys want to get on the list, you guys can go ahead and drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. As you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, we'll be able to add you guys on the list. Shout out to everybody who's in the live early today. If you guys haven't, go to my YouTube channel. We did Taurus, we did Aries, we did Gemini, and we did Cancer's reading for the week. We're going to do tomorrow, we're going to hit the other four. We're going to hit Leo. Thank you, baby. We're going to hit Leo. We're going to hit Virgo. We're going to get Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. Tomorrow, okay? So if you guys haven't, go look at your weekly reading. That's a long form readings. So that's a 23-minute reading, or 24-minute reading that you guys are going to get over there on YouTube. Now today, let's ask people, let's just get Kay. What's up, Kay? Cancer. We got Pamela. Pamela's an Aries. Okay, Pamela, I got you on the list. We got Brianna, the Virgo. Okay, let's see now. Juju, don't worry. Yeah, you're right here. I got you already on the list. See now, we got Joyce, the Scorpio. What's up, Joyce? How you doing, baby? Good to see you back in the live. Okay, we got Joyce. Let's get, what's up, Cheetah? How you doing, family? Let's get Cheetah. Capricorn. Let's get, Patrice. What's up, Patrice? Patrice is a Scorpio. I swear I have a following of Scorpios, man. like so many Scorpios. I do Scorpio readings all the damn time. We're gonna do, like I said, tomorrow we're gonna do y'all zodiac readings. So we're gonna give y'all long form content. Let's get X, Y, Z. Let's put you on the list. You're a Leo. Let's see now. Let's get Anquanette, something like that. Aquanisha. Interesting name. The Virgo. Y'all save your questions. So as we do you guys' readings, you guys will be able to ask your questions, and we'll be able to give you guys an answer as we do your reading at the same time, okay? So everybody who has questions, you guys will be able to ask whatever you guys want to ask the cards. I'm going to make sure I give it to you guys, okay? Easy and simple. Let's see now. So, yes, these are completely free. All right, so now, are we adding anybody else to the list before we go ahead and begin? Before we begin, right now we have, for today, we have Kay, the Cancer, Pamela, the Aries, we have Brianna, the Virgo, we have Joyce, the Scorpio, we have Cheetah, the Capricorn, we have Patrice, the Scorpio, we have XYZ, the Leo, we have we have Ann out here as well. Your name is a unique name, ain't it? Anquanetta or something like that? I'm about to call you Aquanene. Alright, Asia. The Gemini. You gotta go, if you're a Gemini, you need to go check out my YouTube. We did a Gemini reading for this week. I feel like it'll really, well, for the next 7 days. So I feel like it'll really probably speak to you on some things as well. Let's see now. So we had anybody else going once? Adding anybody else going twice? All right. Let's go ahead and dive into it then. So we're going to dive into it first. We got Freaky J, we got Juju, we got Cotton, we got Garcia, we got Visconti. Visconti, yeah. We got Kimmy, we got Libra, Kimmy the Libra, we got Anissa the Scorpio, and Sky. Are any of you guys in the live right now? Any of you guys in the live right now that I just named off that list? That's from the other day. I told you guys I would get you guys as well. I always keep my promises. So if we have Juju, Freaky J, Cotton, Garcia, Visconti, Kimmy, any of the other names I just named, you guys speak now or wait your turn. Going once. Going twice. All right, let's go to start with K the Cancer. K, you in the building, K? Where you at, K? Oh, yeah, let's stop here. So let's stop on K. Let's look at K's love, K's money, K's health, and K's spirit message. Yeah, there you go. I see you right there, baby. So now, have your question ready. If you have a question or something that you're wanting to know about, have that ready for me as we begin. Because I'm like to put out, but just have a question ready, okay? So when I look over into your realms of love, you do have the Page of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Page of Pentacles energy popping up for you, you could be receiving some type of, especially if you're single, you could be receiving a love offer, or somebody could be finding interest in you at this time or wanting to take you out if you're single. If you're in a relationship, somebody could still be showing interest in you or have an interest in you, and still might end up flirting with you as well, though, okay? But I do feel like that there is some type of interest in you at this time that's coming in. Now, if you're in a relationship, this could be somebody who's starting to flirt with you more, or somebody who's wanting to give things to you. So you might receive some type of gift or something like that, like maybe some flowers or some type of gift that you want to give it to you as well. When I look into your realms of finance, I do feel like that either you're currently in a time where things are a little bit tight, or you're headed towards that time where things are going to be a little bit tight for you. I do feel like that you need to not be in a place of fear, because you are, it's like you're stable, you know what I mean? There's a big sense of stability at this time, but not a big sense of splurging at this time. So I feel like that you need to make sure that you are saving, that you are stacking your money, especially as the holidays come up for you. Because if you don't start saving now, you're going to end up regretting it coming around the holiday season, okay? Now, when I look at your overall message towards health, I do feel like that it's about you finding the positive, even in the things that you deal with. Let's say that you're dealing with your weight, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you're dealing with your weight. Like, I feel like you need to find the positive side in this right here. Let's say you're dealing with, you have asthma. Find the positive side to this right here. You know, you got to really focus your energies changing negatives into positives, you know what I mean? And so sometimes it's not an easy thing to do, always an easy thing to do, but it's, if you do it, then your life will get better. You won't deal with a lot of negative energy because you're constantly focusing on only positive things, and then you start to reap more positivity in your life. So I do feel like you need to balance out the energies right here. You need to find ways to be more positive towards your realms of health. Overall spirit message I got for you at this time, you have the Empress popping up for you right now. So with the Empress, I definitely do feel that you need to be in the energies of manifesting, okay? You know, especially if you're wanting to pull something in your life. You know, you have a vision towards something that you desire, and you're saying, how can I have this? You know, like I said earlier, keep your focus towards this energy. I did a live earlier on YouTube called How to Talk to God, okay? And I basically break down how to talk to God, you know, for people who make requests and everything, you know, how prayers are really obsolete. They don't really do anything. But if you follow this technique, you'll be able to talk to God. So you should go check out that video, because it's great it's really great for like manifesting and having things come through for you. So, you know, I do feel like that you're manifesting something in your life currently, that you're pulling these things in for yourself. If you can just really just have this focus, you know what I mean? It's almost like you have a lot of great ideas as well. If you look at the star, this Empress, on her head says a crown of stars, you know what I mean? I just now noticed that. She has a crown of stars, so it's almost like you have a lot of good ideas that come to you. You just need to act on them, and some of the ones that you have acted on, some of the things choices that you have made are bringing you to the right position now. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Hey, live under that rich for you in the comments down below. All right, we got coming up next, we got Pamela. Let's see what we got for Pamela at this time. We're going to add somebody else, so let's just add Tati on the list of Scorpio. What's up, Tati? What's up, Pamela? How you doing, baby? What do we have for Pamela? Bow, and bow. Okay, so let's add some people on the list real quick. We got Vidya. Jadia. The Virgo. What do I feel like I'm missing somebody? I feel like somebody else is supposed to add on the list. Oh, Tati, the Scorpio. Got you on the list, baby. What's up, Shay? You need to get on the list to be able to get yourself a question answered. Thank you so much. I needed to hear that as I cry. Don't cry, baby. I'm glad to do it for you. I'm glad it wasn't for you. Let's see now. We got doing good, Sirron. Thank you. That's good. I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing great. We just got back from dinner, or from lunch. Took a late lunch. Got to take the family out, so that was fun. So I'm doing good, baby. Let's get Helen the Capricorn. I see you, baby. All right, now I asked for one thing you guys to do, okay? Make sure you guys are following my page. Make sure you guys share the live. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you're on like YouTube or something like that. That's all I ask you guys to do. I'm here all day to give you guys free readings, okay? I do not mind. Shout out to everybody who got on the full moon ritual. We have another round going on tonight. We have a lot of you guys get on the full moon ritual. We're still doing some of the rituals for tonight. So we got our sigils. We talked about sigils and using sigils in the video I posted earlier today. So, shout out to all you guys. Like I said, I told you guys we're going to give the blood or whatnot to your sigils, to your workings. So we're going to have another round tonight. Shout out to everybody who's already gone on it. We do have slots available for tonight only. But when it gets to tomorrow night, we're done. Okay, so tonight's the last night. Shout out to everybody who's able to go on the from the beginning to now, but tonight's the last night you have a chance to get in on the full moon rituals. Okay, I told you guys we have multiple slots. We have one for $111. We have one for $1,111, and we have one for $10,000. Okay, so like I said, it depends on where you're at. If you are in a place where you're like, Sirron, I just need some sort of help. I am drowning out here. You know what I mean? I have no money. I have no this. I have no that. Get on the $100 ritual. I guarantee you that it's going to bring that shift that you've been needing. You're going to be able to see things really shift and change for you during this month of October. We're working with a lot of high energy spirits on this ritual underneath the full moon. If you're in a better place where you're like, okay, I'm doing good, I'm doing pretty good or whatnot, but I do want more. I do want more going on for myself in my realms of love or money or both. You know what I mean? Then you want to get on that $1,000 tier. The magic level that I would describe the $1,000 tier is like obsession spell. Like within that $5,000 range of spells, that's the tier of magic it's going to be at. So it's very powerful magic. We're not giving everybody the same rituals we're doing. So those are going to be different. Those right there are very great. And for the elite ones, you'll be getting marriage spell level magic that we're going to be doing. So like my 15K spells, my 30K spells, my 10K spells, and that level. Okay, so we're doing a lot more for you guys to actually get on that. Okay, so how can I get on it, Sirron? You guys want to contact 682-446-0265 or the number that's going across the screen if you're watching here on YouTube, or this number right here if you're watching on TikTok. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Now we got Pamela coming up now, the Aries. Now, Pamela, in your realms of love, you do have the look at your posture. You do have the Eight of Swords popping up for you at this time. So with this Eight of Swords energy, I definitely do feel like that you can block yourself in certain positions. You can block yourself in certain ways by overly being in your head. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're overly in your head, or you're being in your head and you overthink things, like you block your own blessings from it. I feel like that, you don't have to overthink things. Sometimes when you overthink, it can cause a lot of fear, or it can cause a lot of anxiety. It can cause disruptions when you were going to do something, then you start overthinking it and you decide not to do it. So it's like you can't let fear be the ruling factor here, or thoughts be the ruling factor here. You have to let logic be your guide. Logic says that, okay, do I see this out here? No. Is it actually fully here? No. So it's just in my head. That means it's not real. It's my imagination. I'm letting my imagination get the best of me. So, you know, logic says that, okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. You know what I mean? Be in this place of logic, not in a place of fear, because fear is not going to do anything but cause destruction in your life, baby, okay? When I look into your realms of see, but so like I was saying, so when we look over at this right here in your realms of career, you know, I do feel like that you need to stand your ground. Like, if you can stand your ground, then I feel like things are really going to go your way, career-wise. Because there might be things that are popping up or that have popped up that might be trying to push you off something, or maybe make it might seem like things aren't going to really work out for you in a certain way, but things will. I do feel like that you just kind of got to stand your ground. Don't let things like even when it's just like things happening in your life, your day-to-day life. Don't let things distract you or block you or make you overthink things and knock you off your square. You know, instead you need to stand firm towards what you know works, okay? I know for a fact that this works, so I'm going to do this. Even though somebody else might try and distract me, or somebody else might say that this isn't going to work out for you, or somebody else might be on this or that, let me stay focused and reject any other opposite energies trying to block me from what I'm doing. I feel like that if you can like maintain a focus, that's where your power really dwells at, is in your focus. What's your name again, Pamela? Yeah, in your focus. Your realms of health are pretty good. You just need to make sure that you're keeping your stress levels down. You know what I mean? By being being in control of your emotions. You know, it's very much so ringing in this reading for you, baby, that you got to be in control of your thoughts and emotions at this time. It's really going to bring a lot of change in for you. You know, controlling your thoughts is going to help you control your emotions. Controlling your emotions is going to keep your anxiety down. It's going to keep you at this good place of peace. Now, when looking to your overall spirit message, you do have the Four of Swords popping up for you at this time. So with this Four of Swords energy, I really feel like you got to be in the energy of looking back at things. You know what I mean? Like, I pretty much said this earlier, but okay. You know, it's almost like looking at where you come from, you know. What have you been through? What have you done? Okay, have you made it through that every single time? Yeah. Okay, so I've been through this. Well, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I made it through. I've been through that. Well, I thought that things were going to fail, but everything went fine. It's like you got to look back on the past and see how much you've accomplished, and to see how things always tend to work out for you. So that when you can't be in this place of fear, you shouldn't be in a place of fear, and things can go your way, baby. Okay? Yeah, big need for you to kind of look backwards. I feel like looking backwards will really do something good for you. Okay? All right, now coming up next, yeah, look at this. Put it into a way of thinking. Some type of way of thinking that you do, Pamela, you got to put it into it, you know, whether that's speaking negative, thinking negative, but your spirit guides are saying that you need to bring it into it so that way better things can come into your life. All right, we got Brianna the Virgo coming up next. Where's Brianna the Virgo? Where you at, baby? Yes, I definitely need to not block my blessings and lock in. Yeah, you got to lock in, baby. You said it right. Lock the fuck in. That's how we do it. Brandon says, will I meet Sar lead to us dating? No. Okay, you have a no problem for you. You had the Five of Swords pop out in reverse. You know, so I feel like that you guys meaning is going to still be mysterious. You know what I mean? Five of Swords would be like you gaining some type of knowledge, but it's in reverse. It's like you not gaining any knowledge on the shit. It's like, all right, we finally meet a person. I still don't know what the fuck's going on with this guy. God damn, you know. So that's what's popping up for you at this time. Let's go ahead and look into your love, your money, and your spirit message, though, and see what we got for you at this time, baby. All right, let's stop this here. Bow, 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 oof, and bow. Let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. So in your realms of love, you do have the Four of Cups popping up for you at this time. I do feel like that you need to be in the energies of trying things again. You know, if something didn't work out in the past, something didn't go your way or whatnot, then you need to keep trying. You're very welcome, Pamela. You need to keep trying, you know, not giving in, not giving up, not quitting or throwing in the towel, but saying, how can I make this work for me? What can I do to bring me the results that I'm wanting in my life? I know I can do something. I know I can make it work, you know, and keep pushing at this time, you know. So like, for instance, let's say that you're trying to get this guy that you're interested in. You're trying to get this guy that you're wanting. You know, you need to be in a sense of, and something like they didn't come through. Don't give up on it, but say, okay, how can I manifest it the right way? You know what I mean? I feel like it's like you don't need to be in the energies of giving up, but you more so be in the energy of faith, understanding and knowing that that the love that you want is coming to you. Well, look into your realms of career. You do have the Judgment card popping up for you at this time. So Judgment basically says that there could be some past karma or some past good things you've done that are now coming back for you, okay? That are now coming back to bring something good into your life. So I would be on the lookout for the opportunity. This could be like a past job. This could be a past situation that you were in or something old like that. That now you go back to that job, they offer you another position or whatnot because they want you back here. You know, this type of energy right here popping up for you. Something coming back from the past at this time. Now, when I look into your overall health, you do have the Three of Swords. So I do feel like you need to work on your health, work on your heart, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're taking care of yourself at this time, that you're doing things and eating the right foods and drinking the right drinks, you know, so that way you can make sure that your heart is good, that your heart keeps beating, okay? Take care of yourself. Now, when I look over into the realms of overall spirit message, I do feel like things are going to work out for you. I feel like there's some type of financial gain that's going to come your way. You could be receiving like a lump sum of money or a really good position or but it's like falling in your lap though. You know, like you're there and then you're right underneath the manager and the manager quits and then they say, okay, well, you're the manager, you know. It's like it literally falls in your lap, this good thing that's coming on the way for you. So financially, I feel like that you're going to be receiving something good because of past work that you've done. Okay, that's what I'm getting for Brianna. Now, Brianna had, we already answered your yes or no question. Yeah, you got to know on that one. All right, so that's what I got for you, baby. A little bit of brings for you in the comments down below. All right, so now people want to get on the list. If you guys want to get in on my list, you guys need to drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. Then I'll be happy to put you guys on my list, okay? But you guys need to hit that like, follow, share button, subscribe on YouTube, all that type of good stuff right there. Make sure you guys are doing that. Well, let's go ahead and add Danny the Virgo. Danny on my list. Let's get LaKendra, the Gemini. Kendra, you on my list, baby. Let's see now. Anybody else we're adding going once? Anybody else we're gonna add going twice? All right, coming up next we got, where's Joyce the Scorpio? Joyce the Scorpio, where you at, baby? Joyce the Scorpio, going once. Joyce the Scorpio, going twice. Here, all right, let's get it for you. Now, Joyce, you have a question for me? You have a question for me today, Joyce? Tell me about her love, money, spirit message. Love, money, health, spirit message. Down, 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 and down. Omar, you need to get on the list, family. You got to hit that like, follow, share button. Make sure you're following the page. Drop your question in the comments or drop your zodiac sign in the comments for me. Okay, now let's go ahead and start for Joyce, the Scorpio. She says, will I get over this anxiety over my finances? Okay, so not by doing what you've been doing, okay? You have this Two of Swords so it means that you're thinking overly logical. It's like you're leaving out spirit, you're leaving out source, and you're just thinking only in the physical. You're not thinking, this is spiritual and physical. Money is a physical object, but it's a spiritual principle as well. You can sow it, you can reap it, you can use money in different ways. So I feel like that if you can get out of this logical sense of thinking like, I only have this and that's all that's going to come to me until this date, that's all there's going to be, then if you think like that, then that's what's going to be. You got to start being more magical, okay? Understanding that sometimes things will look like it's going to be this right here. When you look at my appearance, I look like just some broke-ass dude Well, maybe not my teeth and my hair done and whatnot. But, you know, if you look at me, I look like just some type of criminal or something like that. But then when you get to know me, guess what? Looks can be way more different than they seem, you know? You'll see that I've made over hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars off of doing my craft. So I feel like that you can't let logic just be the only factor here. Spirit will take something that doesn't look like it will be able to work and then make it work. Spirit will take something that looks like it's supposed to fail and then make that succeed, you know? So you got to change the way that you're viewing things for you to be able to get over the anxiety over your finances, you know? Change how you're looking at things. Change your mind frame. It starts with the little steps, you know? When things look like it's scary, write it down. You get yourself a grimoire or a journal and journal these things. Write down what the date is, how you're feeling about this money right here, and how you feel about how I need more money and I don't have this, I don't have that, but I need it to come through by this date, and write it down and write that it's going to come to you. And then after it comes to you, write in your journal again, hey, everything I needed came to me by this date, exactly how I needed it to come to me, and it came this way. And then when you feel this way again, just open up that book. Look back, or 2 months ago, you went through the same situation. And now that you went to that situation, you can say, okay, I see now. You know, I made it through it then, I'm going to make it through it again. Write it down again. And then you're going to see, now you got multiple pages in this book where you've accomplished and you've made it through situations, you know, that you thought you weren't going to make it through. That's what's going to change the mind. That's what's going to fix your thinking. You know what I mean? You got to get yourself a journal and do this because it's going to really make the difference. All right, now let's go to your realms of love. So now you have the temperance overall in your realms of love. So now temperance says you got to transmute energies. Change that negative energy to a positive energy. Change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts. You know what they're doing is turning water into wine. Water represents our emotions, and wine represents wisdom. So, you know, it's turning your emotions into wisdom. Instead of you acting out of emotions, it's time for you to act out of wisdom, okay? And I feel like that as you do such, things will work out for you. Let's say that you're fighting or whatnot. Now, you know, it takes two people to fight, okay? You know, see, instead of you just arguing with this person, be wise. Do I love this person? Do I want to be with this person? Yes, then let me take the higher road. Let me use my wisdom to make these things right, you know? I feel like you walking in wisdom is going to really pay off for you in your realms of love. In your realms of career, you have the 10 of Cups popping up for you at this time. So I definitely do feel like with this 10 of Cups energy, you need to be in the vibrations of receiving, because it looks like there's going to be some type of wish fulfillment or something that you've wanted that's actually going to be coming through for you or coming true for you at this time. So I would definitely be on the lookouts for that right there. You also could have been trying to manifest something that you're hoping is going to come, or manifest something that you're hoping is going to make it on time, or that things are going to be okay in some type of way when it comes to your finances. And that's a yes. Things definitely are. This wish is going to come through for you. The universe ain't going to leave you hanging. When I look over to your overall message of health, you do have the 9 of Wands that says you need to make sure that you guard yourself, you know, when it comes towards certain things, but don't overly guard yourself towards everything. And here's what I mean by that. I mean, like, if you start getting, like, for instance, if I start feeling a little bit like my throat feels sore, even just like the smidgen, small little bit, I take a Theraflu packet. You know, so I won't even let it get to that point. You know, if I feel like I'm getting a little bit of sickness or whatnot, I'm gonna take 2 Theraflu packets. I won't let myself get to that point of being sick. So I feel like an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You know what I mean? So you need to make sure that you are preventing things from going down in your realms of health and not letting things progress so far until it gets too late. When I look at your overall message when it comes towards your spirit message, you got to be strategic, okay? Strategy is the key for you, baby. Strategy is the key for you. If you can use strategy and you can use your thoughts in the right way, you'll be able to have anything that you're wanting. So if you feel like certain things out for you yet, then you need to change your focus at this time. As you change your focus and your direction, everything will work out for you in your favor. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Let me know that register in the comments down below. You dig? Hey, TikTok, let me ask you guys something. You're very welcome. How do I sound on TikTok? Is the music too loud? Like when the music's right here, is this music loud? I saw a video where the music was overpowering me, and I want to make sure that the music does not overpower me, okay? If the music starts sounding like it's overpowering, y'all please let me know. Please let me know. Oh, Juju, you're here now. All right, so let's go ahead and knock this one out for Juju. I had you on the list from earlier. So let's see what we got for Juju. Let's ask people on the list. Let's get Shirley, the Libra. I'm doing good, Shirley. How you doing today, baby? Let's put Shirley, the Libra. I got you on my list, baby. Is there anybody else we're going to add on the list before we go ahead and move on? Anybody else we're going to add on the list before we move on? Going once. Are we adding anybody else? Going twice. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and start this for Juju. Juju, do you have any questions for me today? Is there anything that you would like to know? If so, write your question down, get it prepared, get it ready for me so I can find out for you. Tell me about her love, money, spirit, message, spirits. Tell me about her love, money, career, health, and spirit message. You knew what I was thinking. All right, now let's see now. She says, my life is so bleak right now. Is there a transformation coming soon? Let's find out. Are things going to change for her? Is there any excitement, some type of something that's going to come through for her? Okay, I feel like a yes. You have this Page of Swords popping up for you at this time, so I feel like a yes. I do feel like part of it is you taking action, you know, because the Page of Swords is waiting for the right moment to strike. You know, he's not moving too quick, it's not moving too fast, but waiting for the right moment that it is to strike. I feel like that's what you need to do. You need to wait for the right moment for that opportunity to come in, because there is something that's coming your way. And as it comes towards you, you need to swing and knock it out the park. You know what I mean? Straight up. You need to knock that shit out the park, because you can. You can have what you're wanting, but you're going to have to just do it, baby. I'm sorry, Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi. I'm still here, though. All right, no worries. Just make sure that you're on the list. Make sure that you dropped your zodiac sign and got on my list, so that way things will be good for you. Okay, now let's see now. Juju. Let's keep going with you. Your realms of love, you have the Emperor propping up for you at this time. So I do feel like with this Emperor energy popping up for you right now, it is saying that, you know, your love life is looking pretty damn good. Especially if you're single, you sounds like you'll be attracting an Emperor into your life. So this could be somebody who's like a boss, somebody who is well put together, has their shit together, you know, has nice things, has a good bank account, you know, a boss, really, really leading the way. You could have manifested this person. If you're currently in a relationship, then I would say your relationship is going to be reaching some new levels and new heights. So new forms of commitment as well could be coming in for you if that's what you're into right now. Okay? This could also be you saying that you're about to level up in your realms of love as well. When I look into your realms of career, it says that you need to be very sharp when it comes to your career. Like cutting things out your life that really aren't doing it for you, cutting things, people, situations, anything that's in your life currently that you're like, that you really feel like it's not really doing it for you. You might be noticing things like butterflies or something like that. You know, there's sort of omens that could be popping up around you, just trying to give you insight into things. I feel like that it's almost like your career life wants to expand and wants to grow and wants to go beyond where you're at right now. But you're gonna have to transform. You know what I mean? And the only way that you can transform and get out this cocoon or get out this caterpillar stage is by cutting things off of you. You know what I mean? A caterpillar can't fly. It has to shed its skin first and grow some wings. You know what I mean? So I feel like that you got to get in this cocoon. You got to shed the skin. You got to cut the things off of you and cut the things out of your life, so that way you can be able to have these things and reach the next levels in your career. And your realms of health, you have the 10 of Wands popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like that you're coming to an ending when it comes to a certain, like certain, this could be like stresses or I don't want to say, it's not bondage. What's what I'm looking for? Baggage. Like certain baggage or whatnot, or burdens that you've had to carry are coming to an ending, or some type of burdens when it came to your health could be coming to an ending soon. Or something that maybe you've been trying to achieve in your health that's been a little bit difficult is coming to an ending, and things are going to be moving a lot better for you. Now, when I look over to your overall spirit message, you do have the Three of Swords, so you could be coming out of a situation at this time, especially in your realms of love. It's a situation could be coming to an ending, or there could be a job that's coming to an ending. It also could be that you need to pay attention to this right here. Like people who betray you, people who spoke bad about you, or people who have crossed you in certain type of ways, you know, don't allow these are the people that you're supposed to cut out your life, or they're going to keep on filling your heart with swords, you know what I mean? Filling your mind with negative energy. So it's like, you know, I feel like you need to make sure you cut out disloyal, untrustworthy, mean, or wicked people out of your life and out your circle, baby, okay? So I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Let me know that in the comments down below. Someone says, how can I pay for a reading? You can send, you got two options. You got $25 readings, and then you have $5 yes or no questions. So you can do whichever one you like, baby. But you can send it into the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, or you can do Apple Pay if you want. If you want to do Apple Pay, just let me know. If you want to do Cash App, let me know. My link is in my bio. Hey, Danny, hop on TikTok. All right, so Danny should be hopping on TikTok in a second here. And she'll be able to give you the link to my link tree. Okay, so give me that 1 second. We're gonna knock that out for you real quick, baby. While we got Danny pulling all that up for you right now, or the mods pulling it up for you, we're gonna have the mods do it. We got Patrice, Scorpio, you're coming up soon, baby. So now, do we have in the live? Let me just find out real quick. Do we have Cotton, or Garcia, or Visconti, or Kimmy, or Anissa, or Sky? Any of you guys in the live? If so, let me know. We'll go ahead and claim your reading. Now, coming up next, we have Joyce the Scorpio. We have Cheetah the Capricorn. Joyce the Scorpio and Cheetah the Capricorn. Where you guys at today? Where you guys at today? All right, link for PayPal is coming up. Moderator is here now, guys. Moderator is here now. Okay, so let's see what we got. What up, bro? You want to get on the list, family? If you want to get on the list, drop your zodiac sign. I'll put you on this month. Okay, did anybody see Joyce? Joyce the Scorpio going once. Joyce the Scorpio going twice. All right, I don't see Joyce. Okay, so we'll put a star by her name. We'll come back to her. Donella, you need to get on the list, baby. You can find out for you. You got to get on the list first. XYZ, no, we haven't done yours yet. Donella, you're a Scorpio. Okay. Donella Scorpio, I got you on my list, baby. Let's see now. Let's get VG the Cancer. Now, you guys remember that if you guys are in the live or not in the live, you guys will still get your readings done, okay? We like to do our readings for the people who didn't get theirs done in the morning time, so you guys will still, regardless if your name gets on this list, you're going to get a reading. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube so that way you guys can be able to go track your readings as well, okay? Because that's where you guys are going to be able to watch them at. Now, coming up next, I didn't see Joyce, so we're going to move on down to Cheetah. I saw Cheetah in the live, so we'll go ahead and do this for Cheetah. And Joyce, whenever you pop into the live, we're going to do this reading for you. Oh, man. I'm not going to give it to you here. Okay, let's see what we got for Cheetah. Bow, bow, and bow. And then you said, should I prioritize cultivating chi, such as meditating, or mastery of craft and casting spells? That's a good question. I mean, I feel like that you got to do both to be able to do either or. You know what I mean? Well, you got to master your chi and your meditating in order to actually do effective spell casting. You know what I mean? Because that's where your power is coming from when you're doing your spells. But let's go ahead and see now. Give me 2 cards for him. Tell me which one is he put his focus at right now. Which one should he put his focus at? Bow and bow. All right, so now should he put his focus on mastering chi and meditation? You have a yes with the 6 of swords popping up for you. This will definitely make things a lot easier, a lot smoother for you, okay? And the other one was or masters my craft and spells. You got a yes popping up here as well, okay? Like I said, they're one in the same family, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do one without the other, you know what I mean? So, yes, you need to master the spells as well and perfection of your spell working so that way you can be able to have things you desire, brother. All right, that's what I'm getting for you at this time. And your question now, and it comes towards your realms of love, you do have the tower popping up for you, and I don't feel like it's a negative tower from what I'm seeing and everything else. Definitely not a negative tower. And you have the judgment popping up here with the tower too. Yeah, you're fine. So this could be something happening very quickly, like you meeting a Scorpio. All of a sudden, you meeting somebody. All of a sudden, you get in a relationship. All of a sudden, it's just like that type of energy of all of a sudden, like, change happening in your realms of love. When I look into your realms of career, you do have the 9 of Pentacles popping up for you. Yeah, abundance. You know, I feel like there's good abundance coming in for you. You know, you're receiving the fruits of your labor. I feel like that, you know, you could be at a place of peace financially at this time, because it's like maybe you're gonna make money regardless. You know, I feel like that you have sown seeds in the right places. You sowed the right seeds, and now you're reaping the right harvest, family. Okay? When I look into your realms of health, you do have the Judgment card popping up for you. So it could be some past things that try and pop back up for you in your realms of health that need to be worked on. But I feel like everything's going to balance out for you at this time as you focus your energy. Like I said earlier, if I start feeling sick or I start feeling like my throat just feels a little bit sore, a little bit scratchy, I immediately take a Theraflu. That's the energy I feel for you. Like, if you feel like something's coming back or anything like that, then immediately take care of it and things will be good for you. When I look into your overall spirit message, it's about you being social, family. You know, you got the 3 of Cups. So right now is a great time for you to be social, talking to others. You know, if you're into poly relationships, now is a good time for you to manifest that. You can definitely manifest you and 2 other females. You know, you can manifest the things that you're desiring right now when it comes towards being more social, you know what I mean? This could also say that, you know, now is a good time for you to be around friends, or for you to take some time to hang out with friends and hang out with other people or whatnot. It could bring some awesome change in your life, family. Yeah? So I'm getting for you today at this time. Let's go ahead and, is it under Nelson? No, it's not under Nelson. Danny! Sorry, I don't know why she gave you the wrong goddamn PayPal. Alright, there you go. Yeah, ain't no mercy, Nelson. So here you go right here. You know, you can do it like that. Also, you can always do Apple Pay. There's the right, is that even the right one? Yeah, you can make sure. And you know, it's always easier if you guys just go to my bio. If you guys go to my bio, you guys will see it in my link tree. It'll have my my PayPal link in my bio. Matter of fact, hold on real quick, Shorty. Hold on real quick. Don't even do anything. Just hold on. Alright, that is not my PayPal. Hold on, let me send Danny my goddamn shit so she can get her shit together. Okay, so now, all right, voila, Island Trap ENT. That is the LLC. That is correct. That's the LLC. All right, let's go ahead and keep it going, guys. No, thank you for the insight. Happy to do it for you, family. All right, so now, where are we at? Let's go ahead and move on down to Patrice the Scorpio. Patrice the Scorpio. Where you at, Patrice? I know you've been waiting. You got $25 readings, which is a 12-card pull, or you can get, which is one topic, or you guys can get the 4 topics, which is going to be a full spread reading. So you can do a $25 reading. You can even break it up into 2 topics if you want to. You can do like love and money if you want to on that, because it's like 12 cards regardless, okay? But when you're getting the full reading, there's a $75 reading. Okay? All right, let's see what we got over here now. So, Patrice, where you at, baby? I know you in here. There you are. I see you, girl. Let's see what we got for Patrice, the Scorpio. Nay, nah, nay, unless your name is Joyce. You know what I'm saying? Unless if your name is Joyce, then yeah, we did. Because we called you, you didn't pop up. All right, so Patrice, we got a paid reading came in, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So what would you like a reading on, baby? Would you like a reading on love and money? What would you like a reading on at this time? We got a $25 holler in from Anna. Okay, you want a love message. All right, talk to me, baby. What's going on in your realms of love that you want a love message? Go ahead, talk to me. Tell me what's going down. Just go ahead and also give her her answer for when it comes towards this realms of love and what she's wanting to know at this time, you know. Yeah, but, you know, at least it was a good thing you got out that relationship, as toxic as it was. You know, and it wasn't like it was going anywhere. It wasn't even going anywhere, you know. So it's like, it's looking like, you know, you did the right thing by getting out of this relationship. Yeah, plus there, yeah, plus there's a lot going on here. Yeesh. You might have had somebody sending some negative energies towards you as well. Go ahead and give us the down. Okay, I got you. All right, let's just go ahead and talk about it real quick. So in your realms of love, you do start off with the 9 of Pentacles. So I do feel like that this is something that you might have cared for this person. I feel like that you might have really had a lot of care for him. Like as far as like you saw the full picture. You're not one that sees like up close like this. You saw a full picture here. But you know, ultimately, I feel like that there are reasons why you guys end up separating. But it's like it's almost like you forgive a lot. You know what I mean? It's like you forgive a lot. But at the same exact time, I feel like it's more so because you're wanting marriage. You know what I mean? Like you really, ultimately, what you're wanting is marriage. You want to be married. You want to be a wife. You want that proposal, especially with these 3 of Pentacles popping up and you're under your clarification. So, you know, and I feel like when it comes towards him, it's almost like he's not moving his feet, okay? You know what I mean? He's not moving. You have the Knight of Pentacles popping up right here, which is the slowest moving energy that there can be. So it's almost like he's not budging towards this at the same exact time either. You know, clarified by the 5 of Swords. So, you know, he might have even told you why he's not like, I'm not really into marriage, or I've been through marriage before and I don't want to do it, or, you know, it's too soon for marriage. I don't want to do this. I want to do this like that this soon. But we can do it. But, you know, he at the same exact time, he hasn't done it. You know what I mean? So it says, yes. So, you know, I do feel like that, you know, when it comes to this, you have the Devil card popping up for you, and you have a lot of swords popping up here as well. You know, so a part of me wonders if there could be somebody sending in some type of energy towards you, or some type of energy towards that relationship, or you know, not necessarily like a hex, like somebody doing like a hex, but like other people in this person's ear, or other people's telling this person something else, you know, because you do have the devil that pops up here as well, you know what I mean? So I feel like that there is some type of there is some type of toxicity that's going on here, you know, or at the same exact time, this could be somebody else that's very much so, like I said, sending some type of negative energies towards you. You know, this could also have to do with, you know, something like being a workaholic, or him wanting to work a lot, or something like that, or him putting something else like a career or a job, something like that, on a very high pedestal. You know, I do feel like that this can be fixed though. You have the Six of Swords clarifying it, you know what I mean? So, okay, so he had a lot in a job, and then he ended up getting fired from the job. Okay, so he's in this negative place right here when it comes towards his work. But like I was about to say, I feel like all this is about to clear up for him though. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a big sense of things clearing up at this time. There's a big sense of things going a lot better for him as things move forward. And I also feel like the relationship can be fixed, you know, ultimately with the Six of Swords coming up here for you. I do feel like it has been some type of hit, or some type of, like I said, toxic energy or negative thing that has come upon this situation. It could be on him, but yeah, I feel like there's some type of negative energies that was sent. Now, when I look over further, you have the Three of Wands popping up for you at this time. So, you know, I do feel like that if you continue moving forward, you know, around the month of March, it looks like you might see some type of change coming through for you with this. You do have the King of Cups. I feel like that he's kind of going to be stubborn in his energy. I don't see him coming around to a relationship before then, okay? Before then. Now there's things you can do to change that, like magic or stuff like that. But other than that, you know, as far as off of own will, and you just pushing for him to come around, you have this twice. Look at this. So you have the Three of Wands and the King of Cups, and right next to it you have the King of Cups and the Three of Wands, clarifying it, you know what I mean? So the universe is doubling down on this. Yeah, not till like the month of March, he's not going to come back around, you know what I mean? He's very much so in his bag. I feel like that you know, the separation part, it might be more upsetting to you than it actually is to him. You know, right now it looks like he's way more focused, and there's something that's hidden here as well. Something that's not being told to me, or something that's not being told to you. You know what I mean? But there's something that's hidden going on as well, because the moon was right underneath the devil card that's popping up for you also. So, you know, with this moon energy popping up here, I do feel like that you need to be in the energies of patience, because I feel like some things are going to start to make sense. Some things are going to be exposed. You know, so I wouldn't cry over spilled milk. I wouldn't cry over things that I can't change, you know, at all. Instead, I would focus on what I can do and what I can change, and the things that are in my life, not the things that are outside of my control. So, you know, let's go look a little further into this right here. Did he meet someone else? We'll find out for you in a minute, baby. So now let's look at solutions for you. I do feel like that, you know, you guys have put in the time and the energy. So I feel like that there is an option for this, but ultimately I'm seeing like it's going to take time and patience. If you can be patient and you can wait, I feel like things will work out for you. I feel like that there also could be some type of witchcraft going against you at this time with the devil and the moon, from somebody from a past situation. This could be somebody like one of your exes that's hating, or this is one of his exes that's hating. I kind of feel like it might be somebody from your past that is upset about a situation between you and him, you know, and that could be because of something like that. I kind of feel like it's coming from your past, and the reason why is because I'm picking up on like male energy. Now, maybe this person has some type of female energy towards them, but I'm really picking up on some type of like male energy. He told me that he talked to a witch. Yeah, but what I'm picking up on is I'm picking up on some type of like male energy, or somebody that could be maybe towards yours. You know, and hey, the roles could be reversed. If you feel like it's this other woman that's cursing, maybe it is. But what I'm picking up on and what I'm seeing, and I'm always right, is that there could definitely be somebody that you're not seeing. You already saw that woman. He already told you about her. She's not hidden. There's somebody hidden with the moon. There's somebody hidden, and I'm feeling like it's a male energy with this 5 of Cups popping up for you right here. Somebody who's upset, somebody who does not want to see you happy, okay? Is popping up for you, okay? So where this witch might be doing something else, I feel like that this is not the one that's doing the most, but there's somebody that's hidden in your life that's trying to attack, or somebody hidden in your life that's trying to do something. You said she's very masculine. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's her. Like I said, I'm not going back on what I already told you, though. There's somebody that is hidden. The moon, hiding in the night. Not somebody who's exposed that you already know about. There is somebody that is hidden, okay? That is in their feelings. So I really do feel like this is something that you need to look or even take some time to think. Is there any guy that I could have upset or that could be upset that I'm not with him? Is there any guy that it could be? And don't, before you get to go into your head and say, oh, well, they wouldn't do that. Oh, well, they wouldn't do this or they wouldn't do. I told you guys about a client that I recently just had that was the same thing. I told this woman, I said, I feel like that there's an ex that is upset about you, and she did not want to believe. I said, he's cursing you and things are going to get worse. You need to put a blockers on this curse that he's doing to you. And she's like, no, we're friends. He's my ex-husband. He would never do that to me. We're friends. And then she wrote me like a week later. She was in the hospital. She was like, please help me. Please help me. I'm in the hospital now. And like I said, it just kept getting worse. She didn't want to believe it would be the person that the cards are saying that it is, because there was a quote unquote friendship there. But that's what people a lot of people do in witchcraft. You know, they're smiling your face or whatnot, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, girl, come on, let's go after work and get cocktails. Oh yeah, let's go do this. So tell me more about what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on in your relationship? What? That's crazy. And they're taking the information that you're giving them, and they're going back to the voodoo man like myself and saying, yeah, she has this, she does that, she goes to work on Tuesday at this day, she gets off at that time. Can we get her in a car accident? Can we get this happen? Can we take our husband? Because I want our husband. This is all the things that I hear on a daily basis, okay? You know, so I really feel like you should not trust any and everybody at this time, because it looks like there's some type of male energy coming against you. Now, I do want to pull cards though, because we can go ahead and find out the answer to this one in simpleness. Spirits of divination, familiar spirits, go ahead and tell us, is this the woman that she's talking about? Is this the witch that's doing the witchcraft that she's talking about popping up? Okay. Now, is this a? All right. So now, when it comes towards the woman that we were talking about, the witch right here, so we have the Queen of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So this person is not somebody who's like really kind of focusing on their past or worried about a past position. It looks like she kind of has something else going on for herself right now, aka this person looks happy. You know what I mean? This person looks very happy with their life right here. You have the Ten of Cups popping up for them, so I feel like this person might have something else going on right now. They could have met somebody new, or they're focusing on somebody else, or maybe they're upset with somebody and they're fucking up somebody else's life, okay? But it looks like they're kind of happy. When it goes towards the other one I asked, we had the Wheel of Fortune. So where somebody was, in a sense, kind or cared for you at one point in a time, the wheel has switched. Now you see that devil, that demon on the bottom of the wheel? It's like this person went from being a god or godly to being the devil, okay, in this situation. So I feel like that the wheels have turned when it comes towards this person. There's somebody definitely doing some shit, baby. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I see that just too loud and too clear, baby. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. If you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for hopping in the live today. You said, man, so we're not getting back together right now? Let's use that as your question. I'll find out for you. But I saw a no popping up for you. For you, it said that you guys, if you want to get back together naturally, it's gonna take till March. Okay, I think it said like March. It said for you, but let's go ahead and see. Are they gonna get back together right now? It said you could do something like magic to make it happen for you. Okay, you have the no popping up for you. You have the High Priestess in reverse. So, which is another way of saying that things could be a bit confusing with this person. You know, you guys will be able to get back together someday. If, like I said, if you stay patient, you stay diligent, around next year, then you guys will definitely be able to have it happen. But as for right now, no. There's no communication coming in and out, or out either. You know what I mean? There's not a you're not in the know when it comes to this person. You know what I mean? They don't want you in the know, and your energy's not in the know with this person. You know, now, like I said, we can change that with magic, okay? If you're dealing with you needing this person in your life, we can have you guys in communication within 72 hours. Check out my reviews on my Instagram. Go look at the spells I've done. Go through all that right there and see how we can actually help you, okay? Because, you know, from what I saw in this right here, I didn't see that he's in a new relationship. I didn't see that there's somebody else popping up that they sleeping with right now or anything. I really feel like that this person is just kind of like in their bag and has made up their mind and wanting to change. And with the astrologies going on right now, a lot of people are in the same exact energy of ready for a change, ready for something new, and moving in a different direction. So we can easily fix that for you with an obsession spell, okay? An obsession spell lasts for 6 years. After that 6 year, you're gonna need to get another one done, or you can switch it up, okay? We also have marriage spells if you want something a little bigger. It is a bigger ticket, but it has a lifetime guarantee on it. Okay, so those are the things that I would suggest for you, other than just waiting. All right, let's see what we got coming up next. And I think about once again on the list, we got Garcia, the Gemini. Garcia, I have you ready on the list from yesterday, okay? So you're actually locked and loaded. Garcia, you still alive? Blessings. Can you tell me more about my love interest? I definitely can tell you about your love interest. You just gotta get on my list. Make sure that you drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, and you guys will be able to get in on my list. Okay, let's see what we got for you. Bow, 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 and bow. All right, so now, Garcia, if you have any questions, like yes or no questions, or anything like that that you want to know, you need to let me know. You need to write it down real quick. After you write it down, I'll be able to get an answer for you, okay? Bow. All right, so now, Garcia, here's what I'm getting for you. You have the moon card popping up for you well, I'll say that. If you had a question, I was going to wait for your question, but if you have a question, the answer is the moon, so I would give you a no on whatever you might be thinking or whatever your question might have been. It will be a no card popping up for you. Now, in your realms, in your realms of love, you do have the Tower card popping up for you at this time. So, you know, if you could be experiencing some type of abrupt energy. Now, like if you're single, this could be like out of nowhere, you meet somebody, out of nowhere, you meet a Scorpio, and hey, things kick off, you know. So I wouldn't be in a place of worry or anything, but you do have the Tower popping up for you. So if you are in a relationship and things move a little bit shaky or whatnot, I wouldn't stress about it. I feel like things could be just fine for you if you just keep moving forward. Now, in your realms of career, you have the Ace of Wands popping up for you. So past and new beginnings are coming in at this time. You could be finding yourself finding a new job, a better job, something that you're very passionate about, something that you're very good at doing, and that job really taking off for you. You know, things really working in your favor as you do this job. So I'd be on the lookout for this new opportunity that's coming for you as an old opportunity fades away. Overall, when it comes to your health, is you have the moon. Yeah, once again. So this moon is basically telling me that, you know, you could be in the energies of, you know, where you're in a place saying that you're not sure about what's going on. You feel a little funny, or something you feel, you know, might feel a little funny, or you might feel a little this or that, and you find out something. You know what I mean? Like you go to the doctor and you find out you have a bad cold, or you find out, I don't want to put nothing on you, so I'm not trying to say, like, you find out you have HIV, you know, AIDS, you know, cancer, you know, I'm not trying to say anything negative like that. So, but I do feel like that there's something that could be hidden when it comes towards your health that could also have to do with this Tower popping up that you could find out about, you know what I mean? So I do feel like that this might be exposed, or this might be illuminated at this time. During this month of October, this might really come to the light for you to be able to see. Now, following next to it, you do have the Wheel of Fortune right now. With this Wheel of Fortune energy, I do feel like that things are going to be moving good for you if it let it. If you've been experiencing a lot of luck, then you could definitely be about to go through a moon period. You know, so or if you're experiencing things that aren't going the way that normally you wish that they would, or go better for you, then you know, it could be things like like the wheel changing for you. Only reason why I say something like, you know, it could be changing out of luck is because you have the moon pop up for you. You have this other moon card popping up here. You have no sun energy. You have the tower popping up. So you could be about to go through a time where things are a little bit rough, or things are a little bit, and I'm not going to say rough, but things could be a little bit dark, you know, where it's like just uncertainty. You know, I'm not sure how I'm going to make it this month, but we going to make it, you know. So you could feel a little bit of uncertainties popping up throughout the month of October. I feel like it'll be fine. You just got to keep on pushing forward and things will work out for you, baby, okay? That's what I'm getting for you. And you just said, well, I have more kids. No, you got a no popping up for that for you, baby. You also have the moon popping up for you in your yes or no question. So I'm going to give you a no on that one right there, baby. Now, if you're wanting kids, like I said, you can always go to the doctor, do inseminations. And science is like magic, and magic is like science. Okay, so you can always just go to the doctor's office and do a lot of things. I'm very big on, if you can do it, then do it. You know what I mean? And what you can't do, magic can. So, you know, if the doctors can't help you, then come to me and I can definitely help you with it. All right, let's go ahead and add some more people on our list today. We got Shah, the Cancer. We got T. Khaled, the Aries. What's up, T. Khaled? All right. You're very welcome, baby. Happy to do it for you. Let's add Phoenix. What's your zodiac sign, Phoenix? You need to drop your zodiac sign down below. We already got Donella. We already got Shaw. We got T. Khaled. All right, anybody else? Sag, Northern Phoenix. Okay, let's put Phoenix. You're very welcome, man. Happy to do it for you, baby. Come back anytime. It's a Sag. My niece's name is Phoenix. What's up, Born to Be Wild? How you doing, family? Drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below if you want to get on the list. All right, are we adding anybody else on the list? What's up, Jimmy Joe? Jimmy the Leo. Jimmy the Leo, I got you on my list. Shout out to everybody who has been going over to the YouTube and watching the lives afterwards and commenting and sharing. I've been seeing, I got to see my numbers. My shares have gone up. My comments have gone up. My view count has gone up. So shout out to everybody who's going after the lives are over and watching your videos afterwards and getting your readings afterwards. Those all pay attention. Or those are help out. You know what I mean? So shout out to all you guys who's been doing that right there for me. I really appreciate it. All right. Anybody else going once? Anybody else going twice? Okay, I don't see nobody else going to get on the list. So let's go ahead and move on to, we got Patrice the Scorpio. We got Patrice the Scorpio. Born to Be Wild. You need to get on the list, Born to Be Wild. What do we have for Patrice the Scorpio? Patrice the Scorpio. Bow, 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 and bow. All right, Patrice, if you got a question, you need to have your question ready. When we ask for it, just have your question ready. You don't got to post it now, but just have it ready. Okay, so now in your realms of love, Patrice. Oh, before we begin, let's go ahead and do our advertisement. So now, remember, if you guys are going through wanting to deal with having the world's best spell workings done for you, you know, like, for instance, you could be dealing with a love situation where you've been saying to yourself, Sirron the Shaman, I want this person. I desire to have this type of love in my life, and I haven't been able to get it. You know, I've been manifesting, I've been doing everything that I can, but I haven't been able to receive this person come to me. And I desire this person. I'm tired of sleeping alone. I don't want to be out here single like that. You know, you need to get in on my obsession spell. It's a $5,000 spell, yes, and it works, okay? It works so well. We've had so many people buy this over the years, and we have so many reviews on this spell. There's no reason for you not to. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's like this, and I'm a big believer in this right here. You can sit down and you can complain every fucking day about how you don't have something or how something's not in your life, or you can take action and get what you want, okay? It's that simple, you know what I mean? If you don't want to do the obsessive spell, you don't want to do magic to be able to have the person in your life, then let it go. Let it go. Release that person. Let them go. You find somebody new. Let them find somebody new. But are you going to keep on stalking this person's page? Are you going to keep on talking about this person? Are you going to keep on thinking about this person when the change that you can have is just one little spell away? Oh, but Sirron, it's a $5,000 spell, and I've never spent $5,000 spell. That's why you've never gotten your person, okay? The fuck, like that's why your ass is sleeping alone right now. Just get the spell that you need for yourself, okay? Very simple, very easy. I give money back guarantees. We even use PayPal. A lot of places won't use PayPal because they're scared of actually having to do a money back guarantee. PayPal, if your working doesn't work, they will take your money back. That's why I use it. I tell people we can use it all the time because my workings are the best. You want your person, you have no excuse not to be able to have them. Okay, so either let them go or grab your obsession spell today. Let me do my work for them. Let me give you this person. Let me get you guys back in contact within 72 hours. We've had people the same exact day be in communication again who haven't talked in forever, okay? So let me fix this for you, okay? Stop being in this negative ass energy and let me fix your ass, okay? Hey, for real. Or stop talking about them, you feel me? Like, golly. Now we got Patrice coming up next. If that's what you're wanting at this time, contact me on WhatsApp or iMessage 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. Okay, contact me today. I'll be happy to help you guys out and getting you your person back into your life. Now, Patrice, in your realms of love, you might need an obsession spell because you got the Three of Swords popping up for you. Bow. Okay, that's heartbreak, that's betrayal, that's like lack of love, that's feeling lonely, depression, like these lower vibrational energies. So you could be going through something in your love life right now where you feel like things aren't working out for you when it comes to your realms of love. You feel like things aren't going the way that you want them to in your love life, and I can understand that. But the Three of Swords is not something for us to just dwell in. It's something that we're meant to get out of. So don't you got to pull these swords out your heart because it's almost like you go through the storm before you get to the blessing. You know what I mean? You go through that storm before you get to the good in your life. So I feel like that you have to go through this right here before you can go through receiving like the good things that's going to be flowing all in for you. Now, in your realms of career, you do have the Two of Cups popping up for you at this time. So I definitely do feel like with this Two of Cups energy, things are going to be working out for you just fine. I feel like that there might be some type of collaboration or somebody wanting to help you, Patrice. When it comes towards career and money, somebody might be able to help you or assist you on this journey or to help get you to somewhere where you're trying to get to. It's almost like you need to collaborate with somebody else. You know what I mean? You need to collaborate with another person or you need to collaborate with somebody who can help you get to that next level. This person might be somebody like a family member, or this person could be like a work soulmate, or somebody who's like just a friend to you in the workplace. It's a friend to you or a good person in the workplace that helps you out. I feel like this person really wants to connect with you and help you when it comes to your realms of work. When it comes to your realms of health, you have the Ten of Cups popping up for you right now. So I definitely feel like with this Ten of Cups energy, it is saying that there is some type of wish fulfillment or a dream coming true for you. So your health is actually looking very good right now. So I'll be on the lookout for that, whatever this could be in your realms of health. And overall spirit message, we do have the Page of Wands. All right, so now I do feel like you got to be focused, tunnel vision. Keep your eyes set on the prize, on what you're wanting. Keep your eyes fixed on your passions and go for your passions at this time. As you go for your passions at this time, things will be good for you, baby. I've been trying to get a job, and I feel like after this reading, I feel like you would be able to get a job. But those things are going to come in for you. You just got to keep trying, baby. You got to keep trying. If I had the money, I would do no job or anything, bro. Yeah, like, nah, for real. If I had the money to goddamn quit working, I would keep working. You got me fucked up. I mean, like, I got the money where I can just goddamn chill or whatnot, but that is not fun. I could never just, like, stop working. Maybe when I'm old, but I'm like, y'all don't like the thrill of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the thrill of putting in the The time, get online, talking to clients. Clients call you back. You know what I'm saying? You hit a $10,000 sale. You hit this stuff. To me, this is like, it feels so fucking good. Yeah, like that's when I learned I was a businessman and an entrepreneur. Like, this shit feels right to me. But I'm a Aries, Taurus. I'm a Capricorn moon. So I'm big on that shit. Now, to answer your yes or no question, Patrice, you have the Wheel of Fortune popping up for you. So I'm going to give you a yes. Things moving in your favor at this time. So I'm going to give you a yeah. Popping up with that. All right, let's get add other people on the list. Let's add Brolick. That's an interesting name. What is you, Dutch? Brolick the Libra. If I didn't see you guys' zodiac signs, keep dropping your zodiac sign. I might not have seen your zodiac sign. So if you didn't hear me call your name, just keep dropping your zodiac sign. Keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping. I would do a spell. Well, baby, tell you what. Whenever you're ready, just contact the number 682-446-0265. We'll get it done for you. It's no problem. We got Shanti the Leo. Shanti Leo, I got you, baby. So if you love your job, it doesn't feel like one. Yeah, true. Like, if I had to get up and go to work, fuck that. Let's get Born to Be Wow. Is a Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, I got you on my list. Anybody else we're adding on the list before we go ahead and move on? What's happening with your show? I knew you were a fire sign. What gave it away? What gave away my fire energy? Some gave it away. Usually people are always like, I knew you were a Taurus. I'm technically am a earth sign. I'm a lava sign, really. I'm an Aries Taurus. So I'm really a Taurus, but I'm April 23rd. So I have that cusp of Aries right there. So I'm an Aries Taurus. But I'm April 23rd, you know what I mean? So I'm more Taurus than I am Aries. Let's see now. We got, I miss being a massage therapist in Hollywood. Oh, man, if you was a massage therapist in Hollywood while I was there, what? I would have told you, come on, crack my back, get me right. I've been needing a good massage for a while. So I was in. Oh wait, but what type of massage parlors you have? Was you one of them? Was you one of them? I love you long time massage parlors, or was you a actual masseuse? Okay, kid. Hey, you said Hollywood too? Shit, you know what I'm saying? You be like, how much is your massages? It's $500. Yeah. Oh, I know what type of massages you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, watch that shit in California, man. These girls talking about massages. Yeah, I know what type of massage y'all give. The best kind. Let's see now. All right, so let's do XYZ to Leo. What's up, XYZ? You got a yes or no question for me at this time? Let me know. Tell them about their love, their money, their spirit message. Love, money, spirit message. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay, let's see now. XYZ, let's talk to you, baby. So in your realms of love, you do have the Two of Wands popping up for you. You do need to take control of your love life. You do need to take control of your reality, you know. I feel like you taking control of these type of things will really more so work in your favor. But you got to start to take that control, not letting things control you, not letting things block things out for you, but saying, how can I control my destiny? How can I control my fate and make things that I want happen in my life? You know, because if my love life isn't happy, then no one else is to blame except for me. If my finances aren't, if I'm not happy and love my financial situation, no one's to blame but me. So, you know, you got to take control of your reality when it comes to your realms of love. Taking control of your love life looks like taking control of yourself, okay? All right, now when you look up into your realms of career, you do have the Knight of Wands popping up for you at this time. So I feel like coming up here, you're going to find that you're going to have way more energy coming up within the next couple of weeks. You're going to feel like you feel way more energy when it comes towards your areas of work. You know, I feel like coming within the next few weeks, you're gonna start doing things that's going to bring you results, or you're gonna start doing things where it's gonna attract other people to you. I feel like that these other people are either gonna give you opportunities in the areas of work, or you're gonna see that you're really thriving in the areas of work and career. I feel like that's gonna really take off for you during this month of October. Now, when I look over into your realms of health, I do feel like that. You need to make sure that you keep some things on you, like you need to make sure you keep things on you, like a Theraflu, or you know, some like medicine, or like a headache medicine, maybe like some Tylenol, things like that. Because I do feel like that coming up around after, like maybe like the 19th or from the 9th to the 19th, you could experience yourself get an unexpected like really bad headache, or unexpected sickness that pops up, you know, and if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. So I feel like you need to kind of prepare for that right there, and just keep that on you, because I feel like it's going to strike you out of nowhere, and you'll be ready for it if you do. Now, in your overall spirit message, I do feel like that the spirits are saying that you're going to experience a lot faster movement coming in the months ahead. You know, for like the next 8 weeks or so, you're going to experience like a lot of movement. Things are going to start moving up a lot more quicker in your life, where things will kind of slow down. You're going to see things start to just take off. There's going to be more. You know, you're going to be called over here, or called over there, invited to this, invited to that. You're going to start to experience this for the next 8 weeks or so that you're going through. Okay, that's the fortune I'm getting for you at this time, baby. Let's go ahead and go down to the next one, which is going to be Clauneck. Clauneck, the Virgo. I might be fucking your name all the way up, but if I'm not, Clauneck, where you at, baby? It's your turn. It's your turn. We got Clauneck. It's your turn. All right. Okay, what's your question for me? Yeah, what's your question for me? What's your question? What do we got? Your question is a yes. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune popping up for you at this time. I feel like that fate is on your favor in this matter, and fate will look out for you in this matter. So you're getting a yes popping up for you at this time. You're saying your question is someone new going to come into my love life, or the past one's going to get better? Oh, so it looks like this will be like a past person can get better, because this could be somebody who's like coming back around. Okay, so somebody that could be coming back around at this time. But I don't know. Bottom of the deck, you got that Nine of Swords right here. So this could be somebody trying to come back that's going to cause some type of trouble in your life. You know what I mean? You might find that this person is more trouble than positive, because you're going backwards here. We got the 10 going to a 9. So this could be you going backwards. You know, if I were you, I would be just open for something new, unless I was doing some type of magic. Now, notice how I talk about new. Look at the bottom of the deck. The sun's on the bottom of this deck. All right, so let's go ahead and keep it going real quick. We got coming up next. Do we see Clauneck? Clauneck, what's up with you, HX? You want to get on the list? I didn't see her pop up, you guys. If you pop up, let us know. We got Asia the Gemini. Asia the Gemini. Where's Asia the Gemini at? You in the live, baby? Are you in the live? Okay, so you're Asia. Okay, got you right here. All right, so we're gonna look to your love, your money, your health, and your spirit message. You get one question, okay? Now, if you want to get like a detailed reading or purchase a reading, you can always purchase a reading for $25, and we can go through everything. Other than that, you get one question, baby. So pick your question that you want to know, what you want to know about. Make sure that it's a yes or no question, and everything else, I'll let the spirits do. All right, so tell me about this person's love, career, health, and spirit message. Okay, you've been dealing with burdens in your realms of love. Something could be causing burdens. It could be like children or a work situation or a living situation that's been causing some type of trouble in your realms of love. But some type of baggage that's tied to has been causing some type of troubles for you. I feel like that whatever this baggage is not going to last forever or whatnot. But I do feel like that there has been something that you've been carrying that's kind of been blocking you at this time, or hasn't really been allowing you to really go full force in the realms of love with this 10 of Wands popping up for you. You know what I mean? So it could be almost like, I feel like it's coming to an end though. So this doesn't have to be like something like it should be something that you can kind of get rid of if you so choose to. You know what I mean? It's like you're almost at a point of victory. So this could have to do with needing to just continue forward in a situation, or keep pushing forward in a situation, and things can get better for you. Now, if you're single at this time and you're saying, well, Sirron, I'm single right now. I've been single, whatnot. What could this be for me? This could have to do with your singleness. So carrying the burden of being single and wanting a relationship, then a new relationship could be coming in for you soon, which I feel like could definitely be happening for you. Okay, definitely could be meeting somebody. I feel like if you go out within the first 3 weeks, okay, if you go out within the next 3 weeks, you're going to end up meeting a person. Okay, this person is going to be either a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, but I definitely feel like you're going to end up meeting this person soon. Okay, like you can meet this person also you can meet this person within the next month. You can meet them like on the 3rd or the 2nd, okay, of November. You could be meeting this person as well. I feel like that you have some type of dates coming through for you. Also starting next month as well. I feel that there's some like a date you're going to go on that's going to be a great date or something like that. This, if you're in a relationship, this could be with your partner. If you're single, it could be with somebody new. All right, now in your realms of career, you do have the 3 of Cups popping up for you. So being social at this time is going to bring you success. Okay, finding a way to be social, working with others, talking with others, doing shit with other people is what's going to bring success into your life. So I do feel like that you need to be social at this time, so that way you can really get the best out of their career at this time. All right, working with others. When I look at your realms of health, I do feel like that there's some things that you need to bring a balance to. It's not saying that you have to stop something like smoking, or that you got to stop drinking, but it's saying that you got to be in a place of balance. You can't do too much, at the same exact time, you don't have to stop, you know what I mean? But find that balance, and I feel like things will be good for you health-wise. You just need to make sure that you're balancing like unhealthy eating, unhealthy living, with also doing something healthy as well, being in a balanced position, basically. And overall spirit message, you got the 4 of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be a victory coming through for you in your life. I do feel that this victory is going to be something that you've been wanting, or something that you've been trying to make happen for yourself. This is also 11/11, so it can have to do with a wish, or something that you've been wishing for or desiring in your life, and you actually receiving it at this time. So let's go ahead and go ahead and look into your yes or no question. See if you got a yes or no. You have 2 questions up here though. You said, my question is, will Jamari come back for love? Will Jamari come back for love, yes or no? Okay, you got a no popping up here right now. You have the 5 of Swords in reverse popping up for you. And even the card you got was the 5 of Swords. You know what I mean? So that's not even really a good card to have regardless for yes or no. So I'm getting a no popping up for you at this time. This person might not even come back to give you like clarity on the situation or anything like that. This person looks like they might be just moving forward at this time. Okay, so there might be a little, if there's confusion behind it, yeah. I'll see that person turn around, baby. All right, that's what I'm getting for Asia, the Gemini. Thank you for hopping in the lab today, baby. We got Jada, the Virgo, coming up next. Jada, the Virgo. Where's Jada, the Virgo? And who else is wanting to get on the list? If you guys want to get on the list, you guys can drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. I'll make sure to put you guys on my list as you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, okay? But I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. Genesis, I'm here. All right, baby, you're up next. All right, let's see now. Going once. You guys can make it on my list. Going twice. Let's see now. You are... We got Tati, we got Helen, we got Danny, we got Lakendra the Gemini. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Including the one I'm about to do now. And then it's your turn. We got Tyrone the Gemini. Sirron the Gemini, I got you on my list. Alright, HX, put your zodiac sign down. Brolic, you're already on my list, family. I already put you on the list earlier. HX is a Pisces. I got you on my list, baby. Let's put Roz the Capricorn. Donella, nope, not to, when I call your name, you'll be up. You're not for 4 people. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Donella, you're coming up after her. So let me read down the list for you guys real quick, so that way everyone can stop asking me where they're at on the list. So coming up now, we got JD, Jada, we got Tati, we got Helen, we got Danny the Virgo, we got Lakendra the Gemini. Then we have Shirley the Libra, we have Donella the Scorpio, we have VG the Cancer, we have Anna just paid for a reading, so we got take that off. We have Shaw the Cancer, we have T Khaled the Aries, we got Phoenix the Sagittarius, we got Jimmy the Leo, we got Brolic the Leo, we got Shanti the Leo, we got BW, which is Born to Be Wild, the Capricorn. We got Tyrone the Gemini, we got HX the Pisces, then we got Roz the Capricorn, okay? So everybody, you guys are all coming up, all right? All you guys are coming up. You guys just got to give me a minute and you guys will get to your turn. Now remember, you guys can always skip the line for a $10 holla. You don't want to wait, you don't got to wait. You can send $10 in today and skip the line, okay? Yeah, change that $5. It's a $10 skip the line, all right? They need to be in the line. They need to stay in the line. Okay, let's go ahead and do it for Jada. Jada Wada. What's up with Jada? Shaw, you clearly didn't miss yours. I said Shaw before I said T. Khaled. Okay, we got Jada. Now, Jada, and I want you to think about your yes or no question that you have for me at this time. Think about it. The spirits, answer her yes or no question. Answer her yes or no question. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it real quick for Jada. Now, you do have the 9 of Swords popping for you at this time. So I do feel like that you could be in the energies of regret, of sorrow, of like a negative energy when it comes to the realms of love, because of a past situation that has gone on. This reminds me of like never-ending nightmare or something that somebody who's like a cheater, somebody who's like always seems to hurt you, or you feeling like I always get hurt in the realms of love. Things don't really go for me in the realms of love. You know what I mean? So I do feel like that. You need to think about that. T. Khaled, you just time-stamped Jada. T. Khaled, you're a fucking beast. Are you time-stamping these readings so people can get their reading? What? T. Khaled, I might have to get T. Khaled a job, man. That's fire. Good job. All right, so now when I look over towards your realms of career, Jada, when I look at your terms of career, You have the Six of Cups popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like with the Six of Cups energy, it is saying that there is opportunities coming in for you, okay? There are opportunities coming into your life. There are things that's going to be going down for you, but you just need to be on the lookout for it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that there's like some type of opportunity career-wise that's going to come into your life, but you have to be open to it, open to receiving it. Because someone's going to want to bring this in for you, okay? When I look over into your overall message when it comes towards your health, Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment, things coming through for you, nothing to worry about, things are looking good for you. Health-wise. Overall spirit message though is you do have the devil popping up, okay? You started with the Nine of Swords and you end with the devil. I don't like that, okay? So, you know, you could be dealing with a toxic situation or a situation that has to do with like negative energies or negative things could be in this relationship. Like, you know, you could have to deal with some type of substances or something that are go around, but really it's a lot of arguing and fussing and fighting, you know. So I don't know about the devil energy popping up for you at this time. I do feel like you need to be aware of that. I feel like you also might need to get into the energies of Saturn and invoke law, you know what I mean? Like if there's too much negativity going on, you need to make certain rules so that way the negativity can't go on, and then follow those rules, baby, okay? So I'm getting for you today in yours. Now under your yes or no question for Jadia, you have a no popping up for you at this time under your yes or no question. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one that we got popping up in the live today, which is going to be Tati the Scorpio. Tati the Scorpio. Let's see what we got. Mine's came by yet? I was on the phone. Nope, yours ain't come by yet, family. You're coming up though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then VG. You're up next. Okay, let's see what we got for Tati the Scorpio. What we got for Tati the Scorpio? Okay, down, 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 and down. Now, Tati, we're gonna pull a card for you. Yes or no question. Hey, JD, I'm happy to do it for you, baby. I'm glad it resonates for you. Let's see what we got for. Hey, what's up, Miss Ann? How you doing, baby? Every time I hear the word Miss, it makes me think of Miss Rachel. My daughter watches the shit out of that lady. Can you say more? More? Say more. I can't even fucking sleep without waking up hearing goddamn Miss Rachel songs in my damn head. I'm so happy, jump. I'm so happy, jump, skip, clap. And nothing's gonna bring me down today. I be waking up hearing this fucking Miss Rachel in my damn head. I don't understand, man. Oh my gosh, boy. I'm like, boy, that Pied Piper shit is for real. Them motherfuckers, then they make them kid songs, kids will watch something and not stop. Like, got to be more careful, man. Miss Rachel. She be watching her and Blippy. Yeah! The guy with the orange glasses on and the blue one. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. If y'all ain't got no kids, you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Real shit. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get back to it. For Tati. Tatiana. What's up with you, baby? Yeah, the little boy I look after watches her too. Yeah, I'm telling you, Miss Rachel got the kids on lock. So Tatiana, to answer your yes or no question, you have a yes popping up for you at this time, especially as you keep moving forward, things will work out for you in your favor. When I look over into your realms of love, you hit the jackpot. You got the 10 of Pentacles popping up for you right now. So I do feel like with this 10 of Pentacles energy moving in your favor, there could be a lot of abundance. You can meet somebody who's very wealthy, very rich, okay, that has a lot of resources at this time, and they're not afraid to share, you know what I mean? So I feel like you could be hitting the jackpot, meeting somebody who has mastered this material realm when it comes towards the finances of the material realm. When I look over into your career, you do have the Page of Swords, so I feel like you don't need to be hasty towards anything. We talked about this before, Tati. You should not be hasty or running to jump the ball or feel like you have to rush in anything career-wise, but be patient because what you're wanting is definitely coming in for you, okay? Patience on the way. Freaky J, there you are, baby. I've been waiting for you, girl. You on my list, all right? So we got you coming up. I know you was on the other days list and we weren't able to do yours in time, so you're on the list. I knew you were gonna pop up today. So now we got for Tati, you have the Four of Swords popping up for you at this time. So I definitely do feel like with this Four of Swords energy in your realms of health, you kind of got to look at yourself and you got to look at past things. You know, I feel like you can look back and say, okay, I've experienced way worse things in my life than what I'm going through right now. You know, no pity parties, no, oh, woe is me, things are so hard, but really look back at your life and realize that you've been through things that were way worse or way harder, and that what you want you can have health-wise if you just put your mind to it. And your overall message, you're coming to the end of a negative situation or the end of carrying a lot. You can feel like you had a lot of heavy burdens or a lot on you, a lot of things that you had to carry. And those burdens are coming to an ending. I feel like things are about to get a lot more easy for you, a lot more smoother for you, especially as we get out of the month of October, okay? So going into 2026, things are going to really get easier for you. You also could be calling back some type of karma, some good energies. Like you might have had a time where earlier in the year where you made a lot of money or things were a lot easier for you, and then the year got harder as it progressed on. I feel like you're going to get another wave of that easiness coming through for you at this time, okay? That's what I got for you in the live today, baby. Leave another verse in the comments down below. All right, now we got Freaky J from yesterday. That's what we're gonna call your ass from now on. Freaky J from yesterday. Coming up next. All right, so now remember, you guys, if you guys have not, we got Cotton, we got Garcia, who we already did. Okay, so we got Cotton, we got Visconti, we got Kimmy, we got Anissa, the Scorpio, we got Sky, the Aquarius. If any of you guys are in the live right now, you need to let me know that you're in the live so that way I can let you guys skip the list because you guys are already on the list from yesterday, okay? So if you guys are here, let me know. Right now we got Freaky J, so we're going to let her skip and go ahead and get her reading today. Freaky J, what you got for me? Freaky J, what you got for me? A pretty Ricky. Why do I feel like you used to just jam the shit out of Pretty Ricky? That's what I feel like with Freaky J. I feel like Freaky J used to play the goddamn shit out of some Pretty Ricky and Pleasure P and shit like that, man. I'm trying to make it ski. You remember the BMC Boys? That might be before y'all time. Y'all remember the BMC Boys? Let's see what we got. Miss Freaky Deaky, how you doing, baby? So, when I look over at your realms of love, you have the King of Cups. So I feel like you need to be patient towards certain things that you're wanting in your love life. I feel like you're going to be able to have whatever it is that you're wanting, but it's almost like if you can just be patient, it will come through for you a lot easier. So I think that, if you're like wanting a very attractive person, this person could be very attractive. This could be like a very good-looking person who's in control of their emotions, not emotional or something like that, or not soft or whatnot, but like just very attractive, in control of their emotions. Like, you could definitely be coming in for you at this time. Okay. When I look over into your realms of career, you do have the Five of Cups. So don't cry with things you can't change. Don't focus your energy on the things that you can't change at this time. You know what I mean? Don't focus your energy on the things that are like, man, like for instance, I heard this right here, you know what I mean? They said that if whether you complain or freak out or worry or not, if your money's not coming until the 15th and your bills are due on the 1st, it don't change shit, okay? You're gonna take this money when I'm able to give it to you, all right? Because guess what? Let me tell you something. They're gonna, if you owe $3,000 and they give you an eviction notice, and guess what? If 2 days before your eviction notice comes, you pull up with that $3,000, they aren't gonna care. They're gonna take that money and say, all right, keep on doing it again. Go ahead and do whatever you do. So I feel like that it's like there are things that can go on in your life that it's like, why even worry about it? You know what I mean? What's the point of worrying about it? There is no point. Let me just focus on what I can do. Let me focus on the things that I can change. Let me focus on that energy, and I'll let God deal with the rest. You know what I mean? I'm not going to worry myself though, okay? I'm too good looking to worry, you know what I mean? That's the energy you need to be in at this time. When I look into your realms of health, you do have the moon popping up for you, so something could have been hidden and gotten exposed towards you, or something that you didn't know was going on could really be exposing itself at this time towards you, you know, or there could be something that's hidden at this time, you know what I mean? I do feel like when it comes to your realms of health, if things are popping up out the blue that you didn't expect, that you didn't know about, just take care of it and things will work out for you. Overall, spirit message, they say that, you know, your time is coming. Something is definitely coming in for you, but you gotta be patient, okay? Don't feel like you have to rush things. You have to, oh, we gotta do this right now. I have to make a move now. I have to see something change right now. No, be patient. Allow the things to fall in your lap. You know what I mean? I tell the story all the time about when I first got my first 300K client. You know, I was manifesting for a year and some change. I kept on pushing. Nothing had came through until one day, guess what? It fell on my lap. I put myself in position until it came to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I feel the same way for you. You just gotta put yourself in position for these things to be attracted towards you, baby, okay? So I'm getting for you today, and your message, baby, and let me know in the comments down below. You dig? All right, now coming up next, we got Helen the Capricorn. Where's Helen the Capricorn at? Where you at, baby? Where you at, Helen? And let's add some people on the list. We got Daniela. Daniela is... What's your zodiac sign, Daniela? I can't add you on the list. Daniela says, is it totally over with Vladimir? You're dating Vladimir Putin? That's crazy. Man, I heard Vladimir Putin was a crazy ass dude too. That's wild. Make sure you put your zodiac sign. I'll put you on the list, Daniela, but until I see your zodiac sign, I can't add you on this list. Oh, if you want to do tarot, then, you know, one thing that will help you is connecting with spirits. You know what I mean? Connecting with spirits, I find is the thing that really helped me. And not only that, but also just going live and doing your readings. Go live, do your readings, okay? You know what I mean? I feel like the more that you do it, the easier it gets. Let's get Donella. Oh, Donella, you're already on the list. You almost got skipped, girl. Okay, so Danny, no, you're not next. Danny the Virgo, you are after Helen the Capricorn. You're acting like I don't got goddamn eyes on my head to see my own damn list. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was next. No, you're not. Okay, I was going to say your name. Y'all be acting like I don't know how to read my own damn list, man. See, shit, man. Let's see what we got. I already have abilities, but never really told anyone. You know, there's no point in having abilities if you don't actually use them. You know what I mean? Like, use your giftings, use your abilities, use the things you got. You know, because it's like this. It's people will look at other people and look at other people's abilities and the things that they do, and then they judge themselves off of a model they were never meant for. You know what I mean? Like, this person there's a reader I like to watch. And when he does readings completely different from how I do my readings, you know what I mean? But that's why I like watching them. Because, you know, the way, if I want to hear my readings done the way I do readings, then I'm going to turn on my video so I can hear my damn self. Because no one's going to do readings like how I do readings, because it's me, you know? And then there's going to be other people that, you know, you're going to really enjoy that reader because they're doing readings, but it's them. You know, this might not equate to this, but it might help somebody. I told a client this before. They were like, I don't want, there's people that are copying me. There's people that are copying the things that I'm doing, and they're copying me or whatnot. And I said, there's no such thing as copying, really. You know, I said if you're doing this, if someone else wants to do it, then they need to do it too. She said, but I feel like if they're doing this and that, then what about other people or whatnot, you know, that find them, you know, when they're supposed to be watching my page, they're going to steal people from my page, and because they follow me on my page, so they're just trying to steal people from my page. And I had to tell them this: nobody ever confuses the moon with the sun. You know what I mean? I've never looked at the moon and been like, wow, look, it's the sun, and somebody be like, that's the moon. I'm like, oh, I got the two of them confused, my bad. You know, never, not once. So it's like, you got to realize, in your reality, you're your own sun. In my reality, I'm the sun. You know, and the way that you do things is going to be different. Everyone's got a different way of doing things. So, you know, what is yours is going to be yours. Who your followers are going to be your followers. Who your family or your spirit family is going to be your spirit family. You know, but never be afraid to actually do something, especially when you see something that inspires you to want to do it. You know what I mean? That when you see something that inspires you to want to do it, you should always do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, always do it. You feel an inspiration for a reason, and then you have a voice that other people's voices can never reach. Like my lives reach certain people that other people's lives who are Caucasian and fairy goddess and thin blonde haired blue eyes are doing their readings. You know, their readings would never reach a lot of people that my readings reach. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Their readings will reach a lot of readings that my readings would never reach. You know, a certain audience. So we all have our part. We all have to play our part. We all need to inspire and enlighten in the world whatever way that we can. Especially when it comes to this tarot card, spiritual, occult type stuff, you know, because we need more people out here, because there are churches every day making people trying to tell them that this is evil every day. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do tarot cards, whoop-de-doo. Okay? You want to do some tarot, whoop-de-doo. We going to do tarot, okay? And that's how we going to make it happen. You feel me? You want to do something? She says, I watch Ghost Adventures. You want to watch Ghost Adventures? Whoop-de-doo. See, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, that's what I mean. A certain crowd is going to understand what the fuck I be talking about, okay? All right, let's see what we got here real quick. Whoop-de-doo. Helen, the Capricorn, it's your turn, baby. What we got for Helen the Capricorn? She said, whoop, whoop. No, you don't get it. No, yeah, that was that. Okay. Just look up Young Thug. It's Young Thug. Look at Young Thug, man. She said, whoop, whoop. Yeah, baby. Let's see what we got over here coming up next real quick. We got Helen. What do we got for Helen's love, money, spirit message? Love, money, spirit message for Helen. Bow, health, and let's get that spirit message going on real quick. Okay, Helen. Let's dive into it. Your worms of love, you have the Ten of Cups popping up for you at this time. I definitely do feel like with this Ten of Cups energy, there's a lot of good coming in for you. You know, this could be a wish that you have, or something that you were wishing for or hoping for that actually does happen for you, that does come through for you at this time. So I'll be on the lookout for that right there, because I feel like something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been hoping for is actually coming in towards you. You know, so this could be like a relationship or deeper commitments in a relationship, a marriage, or moving in together with a person, or there's somebody that you have eyes on that you're interested in, and that person being interested in you as well. Helen, when I look over in your realms of career, you could be in a competitive field. There might be a little bit of competition going on, but your job is to learn from the competition and become the best that you can be, okay? So when you feel like there is competition for something, try and see how you can learn from the people who are selling the best, or the people who are doing the best in what you do, so that way you yourself can become better, all right? When I look over into your realms of health, you know, you have the Knight of Wands. So right now is a time for you to really find passion in going in for your health. Find passion in doing things to make your health better. And as you find that passion, you go in, I feel like you're going to have a lot of success happening for you. Now, when I go into your overall spirit message, you do have the 9 of Swords popping up for you at this time. Never ending nightmare. So make sure that you're changing up things that you do, changing the way that you think. You know what I mean? Especially if you have negative thoughts from the past or that you keep on thinking about, or that keep on coming back to haunt you. You know, watch the way that you think. Don't allow your thought to go into negative places, putting you in this never-ending cycle of the 9 of Swords. You know, so be careful with the way that you're thinking and directing your thoughts. All right, Henley, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Let me know that register in the comments down below. Yeah, dig. We got coming up next, we have Danny the Virgo. Danny the Virgo, it's your time, girl. What we got for Danny the Virgo? Danny the Virgo. Here she goes. Let's see what we got for Danny. Bow, bow. You're very welcome, baby. Happy to do it for you. Well, it's all right. Things will get better for you. All right, so now, oh yeah, and Helen, if you have a question, you should drop your question. We'll get to it. And also, Danny, if you have a question, you need to make sure you drop your question so I can get you your answer as well. Okay, let's go ahead and. Wake up, turn up, go up, burn up, slow down, come round my town, tie up my crown. This is the way that we do around town. She's a bad little bitch, hella lit, so much, let's get rich, get away, every day, do your thing, put that ass on me. Throw it back, that's just what I like. I want you tonight. Eat it up alright. Eat it like some Mike and Ice. Then that pussy tight. Girl, you dynamite. And I'm Dolomite. How I beat it up. I can't get too fussed. Nothing's us. Eat it like a slug. Gripping on your butt. And then on your fuzz. Ain't no time to fuss. Shorty come on rush. And let's get away, wanna get away, wanna be the one that you calling, babe. Check your astrology, what you gotta say, throw that ass on me, yeah. All right, we got Danny the Virgo popping up. Danny, here's what I got for you at this time. In your realms of love, you do have you popping up, the Queen of Pentacles. You know, some people say this is Capricorn. I disagree. I really feel this being Virgo. Same way that I feel the King of Pentacles is Taurus. You know what I mean? So I really disagree. I feel like this is your card for Virgo. Now, you know, when I look at this right here, though, I definitely do feel like I felt that there is a sense of stability for you when it comes to your realms of love. You know, it's almost like you've made a lot of good choices or a lot of good moves in your love life, better than you did in your financial life, apparently, from what I see right now. And I feel like things are going to be good for you. I feel like that you need to place your attention on the things that you care about. You know what I mean? Place your attention where it really matters right now. You know, it's like, I feel like maybe in the past, hollow things or shallow relationships matter, like shallow friendships, maybe hollow friendships, shallow friendships, and other some things mattered at one point. Now I feel like it's all about the quality of the relationship. What type of person can I be with that has a quality relationship that really has meaningfulness? You know what I mean? So I feel like you need to focus on that meaningfulness when it comes to your realms of love. Finances, you got the Three of Swords, your ass getting fired, okay? Or your ass just got fired, okay? You got that Three of Swords popping up right here, so you could be in a place of fear or not understanding, or about to be in that place or whatnot with this Three of Swords energy popping up for you. I do feel like that things will get better for you. Like, cloudy days aren't here to stay. Cloudy days must go away. Maybe that's a mantra you need to start saying, okay? But these cloudy days must go away from you. So I wouldn't be just stuck in this energy, but I would use this energy to catapult me towards something new. Don't let stress get the best of you. Overall message when it comes to your realms of health, you do have the Knight of Swords popping up for you. So I feel like, you know, you don't want to rush back to doing something in the past that wasn't really good for you. You don't want to rush back to a past thing like let's say that you quit smoking cigarettes, you have a bad day, you're like, let me start smoking cigarettes again. You know what I mean? Like, don't rush back to a past situation of doing things or past way of doing things because, you know, things aren't going a certain way, or things don't go a certain way someday for you. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to keep going towards the future, doing good for your health, working on the things you know you need to work on, and things will work out for you well. Overall, spirit message that I got for you is the Ace of Wands popping up for you at this time. So, you know, when I look at the Ace of Wands popping up for you, Danny, I do feel like that there could be some passionate new beginnings coming in for you. Consultation. So, you know, it could definitely be something going on in that sense right there, you know, where there could be something like some past new beginnings, like you meeting somebody, you guys going out on a date, coming back home, and getting to business, okay? But yes, definitely could be some type of newness coming. I can't emphasize that enough on the newness coming in for you at this time. Now, she says, will Jay and I enter a long-term relationship? Let's find out for you. Her and Jay are going to enter into a long-term relationship. Okay, you got a no popping up for you at this time. You do have the Four of Cups. You and Jay might last another, you and Jay might last another, like maybe, I don't want to say it like that. That's so mean. You guys, I don't see you guys lasting forever. I'm going to put it to you like that. Whenever you guys end is when you guys are going to end, okay? But you guys aren't going to end up staying together, though, okay? Not with this Four of Cups popping up here either. Or this Three of Swords down here popping up. Like I said, I feel like there are other relationships that they're wanting you to focus on. But there are a lot of new things that's going to be coming through for you, though. But the old, like I said, you got a no popping for you, baby. I don't see that happening. All right, let's go ahead and go to our next one that we got popping up. It's going to be Lakendra, the Gemini. So we got for Lakendra, the Gemini, popping up today. What up, Lakendra? How you doing, baby? See what we got for you and your message at this time. Wow. Lakendra got some new love coming up for her. All right, Lakendra. Let's talk about it. So, Lakendra, here's what I see for you in your realms of love. You know what I mean? When I look into your realms of love, Lakendra, you do have the Ace of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So there's something that there's new love coming in for you. You know, there's been a lot of new energies popping up at this time. A lot of old ones are closing out. A lot of old doors are closing out, and things are finishing. And then you have a lot of newer energy happening right now. It's almost like there's a shedding of the old, because the old has to be done away with for us to be able to see the new. So it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo coming in for your life at this time if you're looking for love. Even if you're not looking for love, there could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo who's interested in you. When I look over into your realms of career, you have a Three of Wands popping up for you. So whatever you've been manifesting or trying to attract towards yourself is coming in for you. I'd be on the lookout for it. It's on the way. Nothing for you to worry about or stress about because it's headed towards you at this time. When it comes to your realms of health, you need to make sure that you're moving in logic at this time, cutting things out of your life that aren't serving you, and doubling down on the things that are. Okay? When it comes towards your overall spirit message, you have the Strength card popping up for you. You are a very strong individual. You know, you don't have to let things defeat you. Okay? You know what I mean? You don't have to give in a towel towards things. And at the same time, you know, you can control yourself when it comes towards stuff. Like, you can control your mouth and the things that you say and put in a guard on your mouth and not letting yourself just go off the hinge and go off the handle. You know, if there's something that you need, that you know you want to stop, or that you know you want to do with yourself, but you don't feel disciplined enough, you have that where you can do that. You just have to actually thank you, baby. You just have to push that energy forward, and you'll be able to have it happen for you. This cable's broken too. I don't know if it's broken. I think that it might work, so you might want to try that one though. But we might need to go get some cords at the store, because I feel like if both those cables aren't working in there, then they might be dead. We had them cords for a long ass time too. All right, your question is, will I find my soulmate? This girl is waiting for a damn soulmate. Baby, why don't you buy your soulmate? You know what I mean? You can't buy a new love spell. We put a new love for you. You can't do that. That is always an option, and that's what we use spirits to attract. Well, we look through your birth chart, we see what your birth chart says, and then we attract these things to you. Okay, so all right, so now you have this Eight of Swords popping up for you at this time. I'm gonna give you like 8 months. You know what I mean? I feel like more so like in 8 months' time you'll be able to find this energy or something like that. But it's almost like you're on a journey and you have to walk away from certain things for this to be able to come into your life. Like there's certain things that either you're doing or certain things that you have in your life that aren't in alignment towards you having your soulmate. You know, so I feel like you got to change something within yourself or change something within you, walk away from something within you, so that way you can walk towards the soulmate that you're wanting. But they're saying that there has to be some type of change or departing before the universe brings you what you're wanting. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so might want to keep your focus towards that if you have it. All right, let's go to our next one that we got coming up in the list right now. Okay, that was Lakendra. Okay, now coming up next, we got Shirley, Donella, we got VG, we got Shaw, the Cancer, we got T. Khaled, we got Phoenix, we got Jimmy Leo, we got Brawlick, we got Shanti, we got BTBW, Born to Be Wild, we got Tyrone, we got HX, we got Raj, we got Daniel. Okay. Let's add some people on the list. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm happy to do it for you, baby. We got Miss Savory. There's a Gemini. That never gonna crack. The one thing that I'm proud of is I've been shy on camera ever since. I've been shy on camera ever since I was a kid. I only had one pic taken every year, and now I go on camera the past 4 years, and I do have a online channel, but that's just the start and stuff. Okay, good, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, if you were afraid of going on live, now it's time for you to start doing that shit. I feel like if people can really push, they can go do that. You know, they can make things happen for themselves by being bold enough to just go on live, go do it. Let people come see you. You know what I mean? I'm like, you never know what you're gonna meet in the live or who you're gonna meet in the live. That's always the best thing to do. That's how I feel in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the opposite though. I've always been like on camera. When I was a kid, I was on camera. When I was a teenager, I was on camera. Now I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s now. Still on camera. You know what I mean? Like I'm always been like a put me out there. You know, I'm an Aries Taurus though. What do you expect? You know what I mean? I'm like an Aries Taurus. I have that energy to where I'm like, yeah, I want to be the leader. I want to be in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? You can do it too. Let's do it. Captain Planet, save the day, like type shit, man. So yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that you are. I'm glad you are pushing forward. All right, so we have Shirley the Libra. Where's Shirley at? Shirley the Libra, where you at? You got to go in there and do all that in there. I'm working right now. You can take all the chords, whatever you need to take.
I need to try in here or something in your device or something.
You're not using anything I'm doing. I'm on live right now. Go inside, take the things with you, and go figure out how to charge your phone in there.
Okay, it don't work.
Oh, wait. Where's my... Duh, hold on. Here, take this cord.
I'm afraid it's my phone that's a problem because now I just tried 2 different cords, 2 different heads, and it won't charge. I tried all the walls and it's not working.
You sure you're not just being patient and giving it time for it to charge?
It's on, but it doesn't show the little Harry Potter sign.
So you sure you're not just doing just to be patient and leave it on there for a while?
Yes.
All right, well try this. If this don't work, it's your phone. Okay? Take that, try that. But I'm working, women. All right, now where was I at with y'all? Okay, let's see now. Shirley the Libra. Okay, Shirley the Libra will be here. Shirley the Libra would know. Let's find out for you. What's up, Shirley? What we got for Shirley? Shirley, what's up, Shirley? We got for Shirley. Okay, there we go. About time. All right, Shirley, let's go and see. Shirley, look into your love. We're gonna look into your money. We're gonna look to your health, and we're gonna look to your overall spirit message at this time. So Shirley, when I look into your realms of love, you do have the Six of Wands. So whatever you're doing it right, okay? You just need to keep pushing forward in your realms of love, and things are gonna work out for you. You know what I mean? I feel like that as you keep going forward in your realms of love, you're gonna be able to see things change. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to see things move for you the way that they weren't in the past. You know, so I feel like you just need to keep moving forward, keep going forward, you know, and everything's going to align for you, okay? This could be leading you towards marriage. If you're not already married, this could definitely lead you towards marriage, okay? I see you guys dropping your zodiac. What's up, Lex? I'm going to put you on the list in 1 second. Let's go ahead and go over to your realms of career. Now, it looks like that there could be certain things that you thought were going to work for you that don't really work out for you. And it's saying that, you know, if at first you don't succeed, keep trying, you know, try again. Don't quit, don't throw in the towel, but, you know, you got to keep pushing forward, and things will ultimately work it out in your favor, okay? But you just got to keep pushing, you know what I mean, for things to be able to have what you're wanting. In your realms of health, you got the Ace of Pentacles popping up for you, so you could find some type of new thing, passionate in the health field, or passionate when it comes towards health or healing, could really pop into your life, something that could actually bring you money. You might need to get into the medical field, or you might need to work in some type of medical way, and then things can really open up for you. Okay, and last but not least, you have the Seven of Wands popping up for you at this time. The Seven of Wands energy is saying that you need to stand your ground towards things that you're wanting in your life. There's going to be opposition. There's going to be little things that pops up that's going to try and stop, block, or deny you. But you need to stand your ground towards things that you're wanting. As you stand your ground, and you're not easily moved, then things will always flow for you. But you need to actually stand your ground, not allow yourself to be easily moved, so that way you can have the things you want in your life. All right, that's what I'm getting for you at this time. Hey, Danny. See if I got charge on this shit. I do. Danny! Let's see if we can give her this. I might be able to charge her phone. Okay, let's see now. We got Lex. Let's put Lex on the list. Lex is a Aries. What's up, Aries? Gang, gang. Let's get Aisha. Hey, what's up with you, baby? The Leo. I'm finishing my nutrition and health course. Ah, very good, very good.
You called Master Williams?
Yes, I did. Did it work on your phone?
No.
Okay, bring out them cords back to me then. And no. Turn this around like this. And there you go. See that? 80%. Let this thing charge. Plug this into the wall. Put the plug in one of these ones. I think it's this one right here. And then plug that into a wall, and it should give you some juice.
You want your cord?
You also need to figure out why your phone's not allowing the long cords to charge it. You know what I mean?
How am I supposed to?
I'm like, did it get wet on the inside of it or something?
It died, and then I put it in the charge, and it charged for like 4%, and then just stopped charging.
Okay. Yeah, bring out my cords back. It's that Android shit. Told you, come to the light. Come to the light. Come to the iPhone. See my iPhone. I ain't have no problem like that. My phone acting up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, Apple Care. Give me my new phone. We'll look up at Apple Supply Store. See? You have a warranty on your phone?
You know when I got this phone?
How long have you had it? Put it back. Put it down or somewhere. You can put it on that table in there or something like that.
So you don't need it?
No, I don't need anything right now. But how long have you had that phone for?
2 or 3 years now.
Oh, yeah, 3 years ain't that bad. I mean, I get an iPhone every year though.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get the new iPhone 17.
Because you cocky like that. I
What?
don't like new phones.
What?
Do you remember how long it took me to get this phone in the first place?
Yeah, I've been telling you, you need to get yourself a damn new phone. Because you wait till shit like this happens, girl. So that motherfucker just says, and then dies. You're like, oh, what? My phone died. Just because you got it from your grandparents. Yeah, come to Team iPhone.
No.
We'll get you an iPhone 17, change your life.
It's okay, thank you.
See? Stubborn, man. That's that Taurus moon you got, girl. Yeah, you know what's good for you. Whenever you're ready. It's no rush. It's no rush, you know. I got an extra iPhone. You can have my iPhone when I go get this iPhone 17.
You want to give me your old phone?
Yeah, why? I should.
I'm your sibling at Happy House?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you're ready for the excellence of the iPhone yet. You know what I mean? I gotta give you a tester for. And then I just bought this phone like 2 months ago. And then like it's a new phone. I bought this phone when I bought Leon's phone.
I already smashed the back.
What you mean?
I just smashed the
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm like, that don't matter. That little piece of scratch and shit. All right, let's see now. Where we at? What's up, you guys? How you doing, Tina? All right, are we adding any more people on the list before we continue on? Are we adding any more people on the list? If you guys want to be on the list, drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. I will put you guys on this list as you guys do. It is getting night, so we do have around 45 minutes left of this session. So I want to try. I might speed up a little bit and try and knock off as many of these people as I can on the list. But if you guys want to go, then let's go. Because once I start, I'm gonna knock off a few. I'm not gonna keep adding people. All right, so let's get Sammy the Scorpio. Taking your time, easing your mind, what is alright, I'ma be fine. I got a dime, I'm in the chief, I'm a relief. Listen, I'm a beast, I'm ripping the six, the triple than six, I'm doing this shit, you wanna get lit. Smoking the blitz, I'm smoking the bit, I'm smoking the split, I'm smoking the split. I pop me a shroom, ooh, bitch, I'm higher than the moon, ooh. This is the way that I do, ooh. Talking to people's in tunes, ooh. Look how I do, ooh. Let's see what we got real quick. Can you tell me about your money work, please? How much? All right, so we have different options when it comes to our money spells. Now, we have our $5,000 money spells for people who are wanting to make a lot more. So, like, if you're trying to get like around $30,000 monthly, $60,000 monthly, $80,000 monthly, you're gonna want to go with our $5,000 tier. Now, if you're trying to get something smaller, like a $10,000 monthly, then you can go with my Clauneck money spell. $15,000, you can go with my Lucifuge money spell. A $20K, you can go with my Mammon money spell, the basic level. Okay, so Clauneck is a $200 spell. It's very great work. It's something very easy that you can do, and it's going to bring you money for life. It's the first money spell that I made that changed my life forever. Okay, after I started doing this Clauneck money spell is when I saw everything change and go up for me, and it works for my clients as well. For a long time, we discontinued the Clauneck spell, and we only let people buy the advanced level Clauneck spell, only because, you know, it's, if you can buy the $100 version versus buying the $5,000 version, it's like, of course you're gonna buy the $100 version. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, you know. But once we took that off, then it made more people buy the $5,000 version. But at the same exact time, where I got to see rich people get more rich, I was seeing a lot of people who were struggling with money not being able to have any sort of change, other than my free spell that I have on YouTube. You know, so we open it back up to the public to get the Lucifuge spell for $350, or to get the Mammon spell for $500, or to get the Clauneck spell for $200. You know what I mean? So you have those three options under the cheaper spells that we have, or you can go big boy and start making some real money by going into the 5K one. You can do payment plans on that one. You can do the 10K Lucifuge, or you can do a 15K Mammon spell. Okay, I really encourage you though, if you're not currently making at the least of the best that I can say, at the least of the least would be like $20,000, then monthly, then, you know, I don't see a really big reason for you to get something like the Clauneck. It might be better for you to start off with something smaller like the Mammon. Start making around like 20K monthly. Start making around that type of numbers, and then, you know, upgrading to the bigger ones. So I can win money with it. All right, so yes, you can win money with it. Money's going to come in all sorts of ways, but it's not a gambling spell, okay? If you're wanting a gambling spell, you need to go to one of my dealers I work with named Asmodeus. We can do a gambling spell with Asmodeus for you, okay? Same way, around $200 for it as well. We can do that one, or we can do a more advanced one as well. But, you know, that would be more so for gambling. These are more so for you to make monthly money, okay? So this is to bring you in clientele, to bring you in multiple jobs, high-paying jobs, but this is more so for a long-term streams of money, not really like just gambling. You know, that would be better with like Asmodeus. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and things are really hard. Okay, like if you're a stay-at-home mom, then I would really probably suggest something like the Lucifuge spell. I would suggest things that will actually change that for you. You know what I mean? Lucifuge spell is $350. You know what I'm saying? It's doable. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna spend $350. I know you're a stay-at-home mom, but you're gonna spend $350 on a lot of things. Do a payment plan. Do half and half. You know what I mean? You can get the spell off the first half and then pay the other half while you're working the spell. It'll make it easier for you. But I would suggest that you do something under these means, okay? More than a gamble. Money. You know what I mean? Yeah, hit me up at 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. Shoot me a text at 682-446-0265. Now, I will tell you guys, we have tonight our $100 list. Get on our list. We're bringing people, a lot of people got on for money, and to remove blockages when it comes to some finances, remove blockages towards some money. It's $111, 111. If I were you, I would get on this by any means necessary. If I've experienced any sort of slowness in my money, any sort of blockages in my money, any sort of the things haven't been moving as fast as I wanted to move with my money, I would get on this full moon ritual. I'm telling you guys, we had a good amount of people already get on it, you know, but for the rest of you guys, I would definitely do it if I was you, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. If you've had any sort of trouble with your finances, this might be your wave and your chance and your opportunity. That's what I suggest, okay? All right, did we do Shirley yet? Did we do Shirley? Shirley, we should know if we did Shirley. I think we did do Shirley. Okay, so if we did Shirley, let's go ahead and go to our next one, which is going to be Donella. See what we got for Donella coming up now. What do we have for Donella? Donella, love, money, spirit message. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay. Donella says, does Billy finally want a serious committed relationship, or should I leave him? Okay, no, Billy does not want a serious relationship with you finally. You have the Hangman popping up with you. You also have the High Priestess popping up. I feel like you already know this though. I feel like you just need somebody to confirm it for you. You just need that confirmation to confirm it. Baby, you're not going to get Billy unless you do some type of witchcraft. Okay, straight up. I don't see this person in any sort of movement. You're going to have to do something different to be able to have movement in that areas of your life. Like I told you guys earlier, you can have what you want. If I were you guys, I would just focus on doing a payment plan, getting an obsession spell, and getting what I want. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's so much easier than actually hoping and wishing and waiting and praying and hoping and wishing and waiting and praying. I would just pay for what I want. That's what I believe in. Now, when I look over into your realms of love, you do have the Queen of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So I feel like that you need to place your focus at what you want, okay? And when you figure out what you really want, that's what you need to place all your energy towards. Your time, your money, your attention, your love. You need to place your attention there, okay? Because whatever you place your focus on is what's going to grow. You know what I mean? So I feel like that if there's something that you desire in your life, make it happen. If there's a love that you want in your life, make it happen. You know, ultimately, it's like the ball's in your court. whatever you want, you can do. Whatever you want, you can have. The ball is literally in your court. So it's like you need to kind of make things happen in this way. Now, like for instance, like let's say when it comes towards you and this person or whatnot, you know, and it's like the cards are saying, will you guys be together, or is this person gonna stay out, or should I move on? This will say that, you know, you can move on. You know what I mean? You don't have to have this person that you want, and you can move on, and the universe will bring you somebody new. You know what I mean? But I feel like that you need to put all your attention towards what you want, okay? If this guy's not able to give you what you want, then that means that he's not the one, and you need to get somebody else who can give you what you want. But you got to place your attention towards this so that way you can attract it towards you, baby. You know, or get him a spell. When I look, or do a spell, because like I said, I'm not the only person who can do magic, you guys. You guys can learn, okay? I have initiations, only $1,500, where I teach you guys how to do the things that I do, okay? And then we have higher initiations at higher rates from there. But, you know, just starting off with the first round initiation, you're going to learn how to do a money spell and a love spell, okay? The two things that most people want the most, you know what I mean? So make sure that you guys get on these type of things or whatnot. Now, in your realms of career, I do feel like you need to change the way that you're thinking. I feel like you're thinking more so this or that, like I can either do this or I have to do that. I can either do this or I have to be broke. It's like, no, you need to go towards something new. You gotta switch up your energies. You know, what you're thinking that you need to do is beyond that. You know what I mean? Or what you're thinking you're blocking is beyond. You know, I feel like that when you look at this Two of Swords, the person on the card has a blindfold on with these two swords crossing each way, but really they need to go to this new island behind them. They got to go discover something new. And I feel like when it comes to your career and your career life, it's time for you to go discover something new. As you discover some new things, are going to work out for you very well. Overall message when it comes to your realms of health, you have the Ace of Cups popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like that there could be something that you find that you love when it comes to the medical field. You know, you might find that you're really intrigued by the medical field, or by healing, or by things of that matter. So there could be something when it comes towards her in your realms of health. Also, you know, this could also tie in when it comes to love. It could be that you focusing on your health and you focusing on getting healthier and what you can do to be more healthy and look more appealing could actually pull in new love for you as well. Okay, so you might want to also focus on your health at this time. Donella, ultimately you have the High Priestess being done for you at this time. So I feel like that you need to trust the thoughts that you're having, trust the information that's coming in for you, and the thoughts that you're having, like you know whether or not something's going to work or something's not going to work. You know whether or not you need to keep pushing or whether you need to quit. Like you know these things. So I feel like that you need to be in that energy of trusting yourself at this time because you have this divine download. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Let me know that it resonates for you in the comments down below. We got VG, the Cancer, coming up next. VG. Let's see what we got for my boy. What do we got for VG, the Cancer? VG, the Cancer. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay, VG, let's go ahead and talk about it, family. In your realms of love, there's new love coming in for you, passionate new beginnings. You know, so this person could be a very passionate person, a very sensual person as well. That could be coming in for you, okay? Very much so about you, very much so about your passions as well. So I thought this would be kind of good for you. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. When I look to your realms of money, fate is moving in your favor. Okay, so it looks like there could definitely be something moving in your favor when it comes to career, work, and money, VG. I feel like you're going to be able to have and see that change coming in for you. Okay, now when I look over towards your realms of health, I do feel like that things have come to a close, VG, when it comes towards your health. Like maybe there's certain ways you're thinking or a certain thought process that have to come to a close or come to an ending. This could be like, you know, you thinking that you have to do things a certain type of way for things to work out for you, or you think you have to do certain things a certain type of way for your health, and that's no more. That's done away with. You know what I mean? You could have gotten better, or things could have changed out for you in a different way. That's what I'm getting for you at this time. Now, VG, when I look over into your realms of overall spirit message, you have the Knight of Swords popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like when it comes towards this right here, you definitely want to not rush towards the past, okay? don't rush towards the past, all right? I feel like, you rushing towards the past in some type of situation is not going to work out for you. Like, rushing towards past situations are going to get you into past situations, you know what I'm saying? Negative past situations. So you need to keep your mind fixed towards the future, okay? Like, where things were before is not where they're at now. So change the way that you're thinking, put more of a focus on your future and where you're headed at this time. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you today in your message on today. Leave another verse in the comments down below. Hermoro says 1100p. What 1100p? What? What's 1100p supposed to mean? Let's see what we got over here for Shah. What we got for Shah? Now, Shah, you're the Cancer Shah, and we'll go through the list for you guys who want to know where everything's at. We're going to go through the list and see where you guys are coming up at next. So we have Shah the Cancer, we have T. Khaled the Aries, we have Phoenix the Sag, we have Jimmy the Leo, we have Balak the Leo, we have Shanti the Leo, we have BTW the Capricorn, we have Tyrone the Gemini, we have HX the Pisces, we have Raj the Capricorn, we have Miss Savory the Gemini, we have Lex the Aries, we have Aisha the Leo, we have Sammy the Scorpio. All these people are coming up next on my list, okay? We got 30 minutes left to be rocking, so we're going to try and get as many done as we can. All right, so now, who else are we adding on the list? Are we adding anybody else on the list today? What's up, Crystal? Crystal says, when is my husband coming back to me? This is insane. It's been a year. Oh, Crystal, we'll tell you what. You need to contact me. Hit me up at 682-446-0265. We can definitely help you get your husband back home, okay? Just contact the number 682-446-0265 as you contact 682-446-0265. We'll be able to help you out with getting this person back home to you, baby. All right, let's see now. Northern Phoenix. I hope that told you where you're at on the list. So we had Shah the Cancer. Anybody see Shah the Cancer? Because we'll skip her if she's not on the list yet. Thank you for the confirmation, A. Donnella. Happy to do it for you, baby. All right, so I don't see Shah. I didn't see Shah pop up, so we're going to leave her there. What about T. Khaled? T. Khaled, where you at, T. Khaled? All right, let's get T. Khaled going. Shah says, I'm here. There Shah goes. All right, well, let's get it for Shah. Shah, you got a question for me at this time? You got a question for me at this time? Bow. 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 And bow. That's what we got for you at this time. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it real quick. So we got Shah. When I look over into your realms of love, you do have the sun card popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like with this sun energy, this solar energy popping up for you, it is saying that there are good things that's going to be flowing into your life. You know what I mean? I do feel like there are definitely good things flowing into your love life. It can say that you've been through a moon period or dark times in the realms of love, and that you've gotten out of those dark times in the realms of love, and things are getting much more bright for you. Things are getting a lot more abundant and better for you. And the sun will be shining on you. And when the sun shines, it always makes things better. Let me get Derek real quick. Derek the Taurus, you're on my list. But let's look into your realms of finances. You do have the Magician popping up for you. Yeah, so if you're needing any financial increase at this time, or you're trying to get things looking better for you in your realms of finance, you have the power to shift things and to bring forth that change to make things better for yourself. But you need to actually do it. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to actually put forth the energy, actually put forth the steps, actually do the ritual, do the things you know that work or whatnot, and you'll be able to have the change happen in your life. But you have to actually put forth the action. Overall message when it comes to your health, you got the King of Wands popping up for you. So passionate new beginnings, or you need to be bold and assertive when it comes towards your health, okay? Tackling things, doing things, taking challenges, doing things that you know could be good for you and for your health at this time. I feel like you really focusing on your health and putting forth that energy, it's going to really pay out for you in the long run. Overall spirit message is the death card. So there are things dying off in your life, things coming to a close in your life, so that way you can move on towards the new and move on towards better things in your life and in your situation, Shaw. That's what I'm getting for you today. And your message, baby. Coming up next, we got T. Khaled. Let's see what we got for T. Khaled, the MVP. What do we have for T. Khaled? T. Khaled, it's your turn. What do we got for T. Khaled, Spirit? What do we have for T. Khaled, Spirit? Bow. 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 Okay. All right. Someone says, is it my turn yet? Someone says, I've been here for a while. Another person says, have you forgotten me? Okay, check this out. So for everybody, check this out. Check this out. All you guys, check this out real quick. Y'all do know y'all can send in $25 right now and you can skip the line, okay? Y'all can send in $25 right now to the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, and you guys can skip the line for $25. But you know what? You know what it costs to shut the hell up? It's free. Okay, hey, look, I promise y'all, I'm gonna get to all y'all. Okay, I'm just like, it's like my second week doing this shit, and everyone's still asking, is it me? Is it me? Don't I always get to all you guys? Everybody, whether it's today or tomorrow, I'm gonna get to every single person. Okay, y'all let me do what I do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me do what I do. Trust me, I'm not gonna cross you off the list until you get your reading. I guarantee it. But a lot of y'all in this live, people are asking me questions. I'm not missing nobody or nothing like that. I guarantee you. All right, so now let's keep it going. Let's go to our next one we got.
Use science to outsmart your own metabolism.
Oh, I'm about to say, I know that ain't a goddamn commercial out here. Okay, why are you even on my like list?
You give me 10 minutes, and I'm gonna show you how to delete.
Get you off my like list. Get the hell off my like list. What is you doing on my like list? There we go. That's more like it. Okay, let's get back to you guys. Where you at? Okay, here we go. Barnaby Brown says, I have no idea. It's my first time here. You're fine then. You know what I'm saying? You're fine. You're learning. I hope it's like your last time. You know, every time we're here, so check this out. Here's how it works. Whenever people come to live, you guys get on my list. We do a lot of readings, okay? We do like a lot of readings, okay? Throughout the whole day, we just are here just doing a lot of readings, okay? So, you know, the point of us doing all these readings or whatnot is that all you guys are able to get a message. You know, I don't do this, I don't do free readings because I have to. You know what I mean? I do free readings because it's my way of giving back to everybody. You know what I mean? It's my way of hopping on here, advertising my business and everything, you know? So whenever you guys make it on my list, you're guaranteed to get a reading. Whether or not you guys get your reading done during the day or whether or not you guys get your readings done during tomorrow, you know, you guys, whenever you get on this list, you're guaranteed to get yourself a reading done, okay? I promise you it's coming through for you. Like Jewel, what's up, Jewel? How you doing, baby? Jewel says, Scorpio, please. I got you, Jewel. The Scorpio, you're on my list, baby. You know, so no matter when you hop on the list, what's up, Ron? How you doing, family? Go ahead and hop on the list, fam. You know, so no matter when you get here or whatnot, you know, you're gonna be on my list. And then so because it's recorded on YouTube, even if you leave out the live, you know, your reading will be here. We're working on getting these readings all tagged so that way people know where they're at on the YouTube, when their reading is at and everything. You know, it's pretty cool. So just make sure you stick around, and if you gotta go, it's fine. You can go. You don't have to worry about it. Your reading will be here. I guarantee you. All right, now before we go ahead and begin for T. Khaled, let's go ahead and just do this quick advertisement. So for those of you guys who have not, tonight we're doing our full moon ritual. It's the last night we're doing it. The full moon was on the the 6th or something like that. It was like on Monday. So tonight's the last night that we're doing it. The energies are fading. Okay, but you guys can get in on a $100 ritual if you guys been having any blockages in your love, in your career, your money life, your family life. You know, if you've been feeling blocked or something like that, you guys can definitely get on that $111 ritual. Very easy, very simple. You know, I encourage you guys to do it because you will feel the shift in the energy. You will feel the change, how things change for you as you do. Now, also, for those of you guys who've been dealing with issues in your realms of finance, you guys can also get in on my Clauneck spell. We have a $200 Clauneck money spell available right now. This right here is made to get you from $10,000 to $12,000 every month, okay? So you're going to spend $200 on just going on a damn date. You're going to spend $200 on clothes. You know what I'm saying? And then once you do that, you're going to lose out on the $200 because it's going to be gone. You wasted it on something you were consuming, okay? Now, me as a merchant, I provide product that keeps on providing product for me, which is my Clauneck spell. So, you know, once you get this spell, you're going to be able to make your money back that you spent, and then it's nothing but profit from there on. You know, only thing you're making after you make back the $200, the little $200 you spent, now you're making nothing but profit there forward. You know what I mean? So it's a wonderful spell, a very great spell. You know, I really encourage people, get on it. It's just, to me, it's just stupid. I'll see people who are like, they'll be in my readings like for 3, 4, 5 weeks, and they'll be talking about how their money's bad, their money's bad, their money's bad. You know, I only got $500 and I can't try to figure out what I'm gonna do or whatnot. Get the goddamn $200 Clauneck spell so you can fix your shit, jackass. Like, you know, it just baffles me or whatnot. I'll look at people, I'll be like, man, you guys don't see these goddamn reviews? Fix your damn life. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a great investment for people. I always encourage you guys to go ahead and hop on that if you're dealing with any sort of financial issues in your life. You know, when it comes to the realms of money, you know what I mean? When it comes to the realms of money, the thing that I would definitely suggest, or the realms of love, the thing that I would definitely suggest is the obsession spell, the domination spell, or the marriage spell. Now, these are all in different tax brackets, okay? The obsession spell is a $5,000 spell, the domination spell is a $10,000 spell, and the marriage spell is a $15,000 to $30,000 spell, okay? Now, all these spells work amazingly. It's just as far as what you're wanting and what the bigger bang you get for your buck. So the $5,000 obsession spell is made to make a person obsessed with you, okay? And when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed. And let me put it to you like this. For me to take the obsession spell off, I'm going to charge you $555 for me to give to the spirit that I put on this, okay? So I can't even just take it off because we're using a spirit. We're attaching spirits here. You know, that's what I do. So, you know, if you're wanting the obsession spell, you need to be positive that you want this person in your life. You need to be positive that you want this person to be addicted and desire you, you know? Because they're going to be, like I said, utterly obsessed. Now, you know, if you're wanting something a little bit stronger than that right there, then I would go with the domination spell. The domination spell comes with the obsession spell, but it's also made to snatch a person. So let's say that you've been having a hard time getting a guy and you've been going to different practitioners and nothing has worked because this guy is married, okay? The domination spell will break the marriage and bring him to you, okay? It's black magic. It's a very powerful working. You know, there's a reason why it's $10,000. You know, but you can't keep black magic on a person for too long, or you know, else it will backfire on you. So we do it for a time period, then we remove it, and we put the obsession spell on them afterwards. So when they're in that daisy state from the black magic being removed from them, then that's when we hit them with the spirit and the obsession spell, making them obsessed and giving you the person that you desire. You know, so if you're in a situation where you're feeling like I want this, but I haven't been able to have this, I can give it to you, okay? Well, excuse me. The spirits can give it to you if you pass a consultation. Now, you guys have to get a consultation on some of my bigger workings, okay? Because where I give money back guarantees, I really rather not have to do a money back guarantee, you know? So I like to do my consultations first, okay? Now, in the consultation, we have $100 consultations and we have free consultation. A $100 consultation comes with a 15-minute reading where we're going to ask the spirits, should you do this or should you not do this? If I do the spell for you, will it work or will it not work, okay? And they're going to let you know ahead of time. Where they do it, they might say yes, they might say no. If they say no, here's your $100 back. Have a wonderful day. I'm glad now you know that you need to let this person go and release that energy and go towards something new. But if they say yes, then I can take you on as a client, and then I can bring you your person back. We've had results within 72 hours. Okay, people who haven't talked in a while, we've had them talking within 72 hours. We had a person get engaged within 72 hours of time, you know. So if you're in a position right now where you're wanting to be able to have some type of love or some type of commitment in your life, you need to contact me today at 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. Okay, we got Kitty Cat. What's up, Kitty? She says, "Prrr." Fuck you got going on? What you cat woman in this motherfucker? Some shit. We got Kitty Cat, the Leo rising. I put you on my list, baby. Okay, so you're on the list right now. What's up, Destiny? You want to get on the list? You need to drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. You'll be able to get on my list. All right, let's go ahead and begin for T. Khaled and your realms of love. Let's go ahead and talk to you at this time. Your realms of love, I do feel like that you need to kind of, she said, Destiny to Cancer. I'm always thinking ahead, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm always thinking ahead. We're going to have this ready for when we're done. All right, so now, I'm just going to talk about it real quick. Now, remember, I'll tell you after this. So, T. Khaled, and we're going to look to your realms of love. Just feel like you need to look within yourself at this time. Just feel like you need to kind of ask yourself really what you're really wanting in the realms of love. You know, I feel like you kind of got to search yourself and then really ask yourself, you know, do you want this or do you want that? You know, and look back in your past and say, okay, I've had this or I've had that in the past, and how did it make me feel? Is that really what I desire, or was that just for then and now I've evolved? I feel like you kind of need to look within yourself at this time and kind of ask yourself these type of questions. Ask yourself and really contemplate on where you're wanting to go in your realms of love. And as you figure that out, then really double down on it and go for what you're wanting. Okay, whether it's you're wanting to be single, whether it's you're wanting to be in a marriage, whatever you're wanting, really go for it then. Let's get Aaron. The Gemini. All right, so now like I was saying, when I look over towards your realms of career, don't rush back towards anything in the past. You know, old energies, old things, old cycles. Don't rush back to the past at this time. I feel like you need to release the past. Keep moving forward. I feel like as you keep moving forward, you're going to have more success in your future than you would the past. So don't rush back to the past or past thoughts and past energies. Don't allow past thoughts to overwhelm your head and make you make the wrong decisions either, okay? In your realms of health, I feel like you need to stand your ground to some things. There might be some things that you're working on health-wise, and you might not feel like doing it. You might feel like, I wanted to start, but now I don't feel like it. Stand your ground and keep going at this time. Don't quit when it comes to your health. When it comes to your overall spirit message, you do have the Ten of Swords, so I feel like that you need to be in the energy of closing out the old, okay? This motherfucker is dead, done, and over with, okay? They are finito. You know, and that's the energy I feel when it comes towards you at this time, that there's some things that you need to finish out and release at this time. It could be thought process that you have that need to be go ahead and finish and done. All right, now let's see about your yes or no question. If you have a yes or no question, T. Khaled, let's see what it is for you. What's the answer for T. Khaled's yes or no question? All right, your answer is a yes, King of Swords. You need to cut certain things out of your life, but you can have what you're desiring, baby. All right, let's go to our next one. We got, hi, what's up with you, Lex Love? How you doing, baby? You want to get on my list? Let me know. We got Phoenix. Rising Phoenix coming up next. What we got for the Rising Phoenix coming up next? Okay. Bow, bow. Down and down. Thank you, Sirron. I understand. Hey, happy to do it for you. Glad you get it. Glad the spirits were able to tell you some things. And I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Or later on tonight, depending on how we do it. I be trying to do these late night readings with you guys, but being on the other side of the world, it's kind of hard. I ain't even gonna stomach y'all. It's a little difficult. Energy on if mortgage agent will be successful for me. Will I get my license this year? Okay, will she get her license this year? Yes, no, maybe. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Will she be successful? Or will she get her mortgage in this year? I got a no popping up at this time. You have the Five of Pentacles popping up right now, so it could have to do something with like finances not being great right now, or things going on with as much bullshit's going on in America right now. It could be something that has to do with all the bullshit going on in America. But you got a no popping up right now. Things might be a little bit, might be slowed down a little bit. You know what I mean? So not moving the way they should as of right now. But I'm getting ultimately a no popping up for you at this time. Okay. When you look into your overall message of love, you got the wish fulfillment coming through for you. You have the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like there could be some type of wish that you're wanting in your life, something that you've been desiring in your life that's coming through for you. Something that you've been wishing for could definitely happen when it comes towards love. So if you're wanting a person or something like that, or marriage, or maybe you're already married, or maybe you're already in a relationship, I just see more good coming in for you at this time. When I look up into your overall message when it comes towards your finances, you have the Five of Wands popping up for you at this time. So could be in a competitive field when it comes towards your career work and the work that you're doing. Just learn from your competition and keep pushing forward. Things will work out for you. When I look up into your overall health, you need to, if at first you don't succeed, blame it on your parents. No, try again. Keep on trying at this time towards something that you're wanting to do when it comes to your health, whether it has to do with your weight or it has to do with your something else in your realms of health. But keep on trying, keep on doing what you know you can do to better yourself at this time. Let's see now. We have the Tower popping up for you in your realms of spirit message. You do have the Tower popping up for you, so there could be a Tower moment, an unexpected thing happening at this time that could catch you off guard. I would be on the lookout for with this Tower energy. One second, you guys. Okay, sorry you guys. Sorry. There we go. All right. Now we back. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So Where are we at? We're going to go down to our next one, which was going to be for Jimmy the Leo. Jimmy the Leo, you got you coming up next here, Jimmy. So Jimmy the Leo, let's go ahead and dive into this for you. Then we got Bralock, then we got Shanti, then we got matter of fact, let's find out who's actually here right now. So Jimmy the Leo, if you're here, let us know. Bralock the Leo, if you're here, let us know. Shanti the Leo, if you're here, let us know. Born to be Wild, the Capricorn, if you're here, let us know. Tyrone the Gemini, if you're here, let us know. Don't say I'm here like I just know your name or some shit, okay, guys? Make sure that if I call your name like Born to be Wild, put Born to be Wild. If I call your name like Tyrone, say Tyrone, not Cowboy Preacher. You know what I mean? Destin. There we go. Okay. Now I'm seeing you guys. All right. So now let's see now. I didn't see Jimmy pop up. I didn't see Borlock pop up. I didn't see. There's Shanti right there. So let's go ahead and knock it out for Shanti the Leo, and then we got Born to be Wild after her. So we might be able to get those two in because we're at our 5-minute marker. We're at a 5-minute marker. So let's see if we can try and knock off a lot of you guys off at once. See if we can do that real quick. Bow, 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 and bow. Let's do it for Born to be Wild. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay, so we got Ashanti, Born to be Wild. Tyrone was in here. Let's for Tyrone. Submission for Tyrone. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay, let's try and knock off all three of you guys in a quickness, because we are at our last 5 minutes, okay, of this round. And then we'll be back. All right, we'll be back after this, but we're gonna knock off the first three. So let's start with Shanti. Shanti, in your realms of love, you do have the 4 of Cups popping up for you at this time. So I definitely do feel like that you could be in the energies of needing to keep trying when it comes to your realms of love. Keep on putting forth energy when it comes to your realms of love. Don't give up at this time. I feel like if you can keep pushing forward, things will work in your favor, okay? Things will really work in your favor, but you need to keep pushing and not give up when it comes to your realms of love. Also, let me get this real quick. I want you, Shanti. I want Born to be Wild. I want Tyrone. I want you guys to all think about your yes or no question. It's for Shanti, for Born to be Wild, for Tyrone. Okay, so now back to you, Shanti. So Shanti, in your realms of career, you could be in a competitive field. Things might not be the easiest, but I feel like if you really put forth your energy and your effort, you have success in it. It's more about you actually putting forth the energy, putting forth the effort, and watching as things actually flow for you, okay? So I feel like things will really flow into your life as you do such. All right, it's just about you learning from your competition. And your overall mission when it comes to health looks great for you at this time. You have the 10 of Cups popping up for you. So I feel like health-wise, you're going to be pretty damn good. When I look into your overall message when it comes towards your overall message, you have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, ultimately things are looking good for you. You're headed on an upward trajectory. You're doing the right things in your life. Not really a lot for you to look out for or worry about. I feel like there's a lot more blessings that's going to be coming in as you go into the next 6 months or so. To answer your question, Shanti says, does Theory really want to be with me? You got a yes. You have the King of Wands popping up for you at this time, so that is a strong yes popping up for you that you have on your question. That's what I got for you, baby. Now we got up next, we have Born to be Wild, the Capricorn. All right, Born to be Wild. To answer your yes or no question, does PJ want to be with me? Please. You have the 6 of Wands popping up for you as well, so that's a yes. Okay, you got a yes card popping up for you at this time. I'm gonna give you a yeah. I feel like this person is interested in you and wanting to be with you, but I do feel like that this person might have people that might be saying like something to you and or something about you in his ear, something like that. But I don't feel like he's necessarily gonna listen to them. You do have this 6 of Wands of saying yes, this person is interested in you and all about elevation as well. Now, in your realms of love, born to be wild, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, could be a very passionate person that's interested in you, that's going to be coming in for you at this time. Very interested in you. Okay, they could be very attracted to you at this time, and you can find them attractive as well. But looks like they're definitely going to be rushing in towards you at this time. When I look into your realms of spirit message, you do have the career. You do have the Page of Swords. So I would wait for the opportunity to present itself before making any moves. Allow the opportunity to present itself and then strike, going for what you're wanting. You'll have success. When I look into your overall spirit message, your overall message towards health at this time, I do feel like that there, you might find out something, like you could go to the doctor and find out that your iron's low, you know, things like that. I feel like there's something that you're gonna find out though. You might want to go to the doctor or whatnot. If you're feeling like you're under the weather in any sort of way, definitely go in. When I look into your realms of overall message, could be somebody from your past returning, or it could be like past karma or past situations coming back into your life under the Judgment card. So this is the universe is looking out for you at this time. That's what I'm getting for you and yours. We got Tyrone coming up next. We might be able to do a few more, you guys. So Tyrone, and to answer your yes or no question, they said, Tyrone and Samantha, will she come back to me this month or November? Will my business grow? One question. So you have will this person come back to you? I feel like yes, this person will, but you have to change the way you do things. Born to be Wild says, wow, I have high iron and hemp chemotosis. Oh wow, okay. I usually don't say nothing about no iron. That's kind of interesting. That spirit's be known, boy. So now, like I was saying for you though, Tyrone. So I feel like a yes, this person you can have them, but you're gonna have to do something different. Okay, Tyrone. If you're not doing things differently, Tyrone, you're gonna have to do something. And then nothing's gonna change for you. But if you do something different, you'll get the results that you're wanting. Okay. So yeah, you can have her, but not the way that you got her before. Overall message. Look, and the cards say that in your realms of love. Your way of normally doing things is not going to work. You have the Two of Swords. So the normal way of doing things does not work. It's not going to work out for you. You have to do something new in order to be able to have the love flowing for you at this time. Overall message when it comes towards your realms of career is you have success on the way. Big victories coming in for you at this time. So I'll be on the lookout for these victories that are on their way towards you in your life at this time, family. In your realms of health, don't cry with things that you can't change, but focus on the positive things that you can change, so that way more good can flow in your life for you at this time. Last but not least, you do have the Strength card, so it's about you conquering yourself, not worrying about others, but conquering yourself, being more confident, knowing when to speak and when not to speak, knowing what to say and when you need to shut the hell up and not say anything at all, so that way you can have the things you want in your life, okay? I feel like being wise in that way will really work out for you. All right, so now we have coming up a little later. We're about to take a break. We're at our 3-hour mark, so we're going to take a break. But we have coming up later, we have Cotton the Cancer, Visconti the Cancer, Kimmy the Libra, Ashanti the Scorpio. We have Sky, we have the Aquarius, we have Joyce the Scorpio, we have Jimmy the Leo, we have Bralak the Leo, we have HX the Pisces, we have Raj the Capricorn, we have Miss Savory, the Gemini, we have Lex the Aries, we have Aisha the Leo, we have Sammy the Scorpio, we have Derek the Taurus, we have George the Scorpio, we have Kitty the Leo, and we have Destiny the Cancer. All you guys are coming up on this next video. Okay, we're going to knock all you guys off the list on this next video coming right up. Now, if you guys are a Taurus, Capricorn, a Taurus, Aries, Gemini, or a Cancer, go to my YouTube channel, check out our long form content, okay? We did a long form content video on these readings, so y'all go get your zodiac readings, list to them on the page, the YouTube channel today, okay? Tomorrow we're going to do Leo, we're going to do Virgo, we're going to do what's it called, Libra, and we're going to do Scorpio, okay? So I'll tell you guys tomorrow. It's going to be lit. I love you guys so much. It's your boy, Sirron, summon that 36 God. Peace.